Hello and welcome back everyone to RollerCoaster Tycoon. We are in the Corkscrew Follies expansion, moving on to the first of the challenging parks, Jolly Jungle, where the objective is to have a whopping 1,600 guests in the park by the end of year 4. Let's see, what do we have? We have a train, we have a... not the best selection of rides. What is this? How am I supposed to get so... okay. I mean, I guess this is the first challenging park. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going, Lindsay C? Good golly, you came to the park hungry. Well, let me open the park, let people in, make sure that, yep, admission is free. I prefer making admission free because then the guests will pay for rides instead of paying at the gate, which simplifies the money-making process a little bit and also ensures that if there's a disparity in what guests have in their pockets, I get everything they have gradually over time through the rides as opposed to only charging, say, $40 at the gate and that's it. That would be sad. Of course, there's souvenirs and food that those guests can buy in the park if they have more than that, but still, it seems like the better system. Someone told me in my previous video to not charge for the bathrooms. Well, watch this! Ho ho ho! I'm just kidding. Sorry. Basically, I think Marcel Voss did a video on this. He showed that you actually can get away with charging for bathrooms, and if guests are desperate enough, you can actually charge exorbitant amounts, even. Up to like 40 cents. I charge 30 cents. In America, you don't see that, but I think in parts of Europe, you have to pay to use the bathrooms. And then I guess it's partially true in America because you have places where in the past you could just walk into your local McDonald's and use their bathroom, but I think too many people were abusing that privilege. So now the way it works is if you want to use their, but hey, darn fences, if you want to use their bathroom, you have to buy merchandise there first. There we go, connect those up. Turn this on, and I think I can charge $3 for this as a brand new shiny ride because guests, well, will find that exciting. Or what am I saying? Jungle. There we go. We got to theme this place accordingly. What do we have? Just jungle theming, I think. It'd be cool if we get dinosaur theming, but I don't know if dinosaur theming was available in RollerCoaster Tycoon 1. I know I've played through the entire base game, that's why I'm in the expansions, and I still forget. What is wrong with me, guys? Anyway, this terrain does not look very accommodating, so let's start off with a roller coaster to take advantage of the sad situation we have. Oh, except, wait a minute, we have some flat areas. I said see-through scenery. Oh, that was scenery. Vegetation. Yeah, I guess we could try to expand over there. Why'd I say yeah like that? What the heck? I was born in Utah, but I haven't lived there longer than a couple of years, but I have this Valley Girl accent now. Anyway, let's expand the park just a tad so we can lay down some flat rides. Oh, hello. He just bought a map. We have guests in the park. Oh, and speaking of guests in the park, I want to throw out a quick reminder. If you join my membership program, you will have a guest named after you. And when you do, as an example, whoops, let me click his name tag. Name him after myself, Azungu, which is what the little kids in Africa used to call me. And then I click this little I, this notifications button, boop. Now it'll tell me everything about him right here. In a second. There we go. Azungu has left Spiral Slide 1. So there you go. And initially I thought the way I would do this is it would just be a one and done thing. Like you join the membership program, you join the queue, virtual queue, to have your guest renamed after you, and then that's it. And then what's the incentive to stay in the program? But then I realized, hold on a minute, a queue. The queue could be a perpetual queue. So joining the membership program means you're joining the queue, but that doesn't mean you're ever out of the queue. It's just when your guest gets renamed and we track his progress throughout the park, after that, you go to the back of the queue, and then as soon as it circles back to you, then you get to do it again. So like, that makes a lot more sense, actually. Now, granted, as the membership program gets bigger and bigger and more people join, then it'll take longer. Each interval will be longer, but I think that's a pretty fair trade-off. So if you want to be part of my park, that's how to do it. I've been planning to release a kind of a, well, not a tutorial video, kind of like an introductory video showcasing the membership program, how to join, what the perks are. That's kind of a promo video. I haven't gotten to it yet. I need to write a script for it, and that's something I haven't really done. I have scripted the beginnings of videos before, like some of my vintage story videos. I have a teeny tiny script, or at the very least bullet points, to try to cover the main parts because, as any YouTube guru will tell you, the first 30 or so seconds of a video are the most important because that's where you convince people to actually stay for the show. But anyway, watch out for that. It's going to be cool. Another thing if you look, you'll see I have 2 tiers in my membership program. There's a peep, which is what these guys are. They're peeps, as they're called in the RollerCoaster Tycoon fandom. And if you want to go a step above, you can be a tycoon. And if you're a tycoon, not only will you have a guest named after you just like the peeps, but once per video, there will be a roller coaster named after you. Or not just named after you, it'll be named whatever you want it to be. You just have to comment in any of my recent videos to say, hey, I just joined your program as a tycoon. I want a wooden roller coaster, or maybe a looping roller coaster. I want this color scheme, so these 3 colors, you maybe list them in the order. Because as you see, whoops, I'll just do this guy. You can see there's the 3 colors. If you just list them from left to right, then I'll get them correctly. And then the name you want. And then even maybe a note on, I want a really big airtime coaster, or I want a super knotted looping roller coaster, that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm really excited to offer that to everybody. Let me turn this burger up to $2. Let's add a drink stall, boom. I also had a shower thought just now. Well, not just now, when I was in the shower about 20 minutes ago. Yes, I have hygiene. Basically, I saw this video a week or 2 ago on YouTube from Azungu has left Pirate Ship 1. From another content creator. And they had a video, I think it was a RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 video. Basically raw gameplay, no commentary. And I was really impressed by it because I had this huge amount of views. And not only that, but because the aspect ratio of RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 can't do widescreen, instead of staying with the classic wooden roller... Huh? Oh, I have this variant. Okay, maybe I'll do that one. But anyway, the safest park in the country, thanks! I keep interrupting myself. Let's hire some staff. Close that. Okay, as I was trying to say, basically he got this massive, like 180-something thousand views, I think, and I got a little jealous. I was like, I wonder what I could do to have that kind of success. I guess I could do something similar and see if anyone is interested in videos with no commentary. But what that would do is it would save me the process of screening my video. Like I think I talked about in my previous video where I have to screen my videos to make sure I'm not coughing or burping or saying something embarrassing I might regret later. So I stick my video in my video editor, the footage rather, maybe play it back at 2 times speed so I'm not there all day, and just listen back to make sure I'm not saying or doing anything embarrassing, which takes a lot of time. I have to record it and then go through it and edit it. But if I just do a no commentary video, that basically saves the trouble of ever having to edit it. Aside from maybe cutting the beginning and the end of the video off, so because you hit record, move your mouse back onto the screen. But anyway, but as I was saying about aspect ratio, this video, because RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 Vanilla is not capable of widescreen. Oh, lag. Not sure why that happened. Instead of leaving the black bars in the sides, he actually stretched his video. So everything was a little distorted. So, and for it to be that successful, even with that little imperfection, it got me thinking maybe I should try to get my piece of the pie in that. So that might allow me to upload more frequently, is having a separate side series, if you will, publishing videos with no commentary. So let me know in the comments what you think of that, although by the time you see this I may have already recorded my first one. But if you all say you don't want me to do that, it could just be a one-off thing if I've already recorded it and just not do it again. But if it sticks or it's popular, then it's here to stay. And get out of the way, Bush. I'm gonna name this Bush George. Okay, let me switch off the jungle thing so I can see what's going on here. I want 2 trains. Boom. Wonderful. And up we go. Get out of the tree. Same with you, tree. Okay. The ground is, okay, so we're on kind of a hill. So down here is about 25 feet. So 105 is about 80 feet tall. And this is the very beginning of my park, so I really don't need to go much taller than that. Let's keep it simple, keep it modest. This will be a there and back type roller coaster. So it'll dive down, maybe go up again, turn around, and then come back and maybe do some small twists and turns over here before rejoining the station. Woohoo! Now, as I'm playing this through Open RCT2, it is not vanilla, but a slightly modded version of the game, I have access to these large swooping pieces that gradually transition from steep to level. On the one hand, that might seem a little cheaty. On the other hand, I feel like these should have always been in the game. I mean, what was to stop engineers in real life from building wooden roller coaster with big turns like that. Hey, we have access to helixes. That's right. I forgot. So maybe that's what this twister variant of the wooden roller coaster has in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, is it has the helixes. Photo section? Oh, no room for it. I don't have room for this, I don't think. Okay. So we'll just go down like this. Something like that, yes. So 70 to 105, that's a 35-foot difference. I think it'll be just fine. Oh, I'm out of money! I need to double my loan, I think. How much can I take? Up to 30,000. Okay. Well, let's max that out for now. That is kind of a lot, and there will definitely be interest that we'll have to pay, but I think interest in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 is locked in at a pretty reasonable rate. It wasn't until Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 that they added interest as one of the interesting... see what I did there? One of the interesting factors that make the game more difficult by having higher interest rates that make you pay through the nose for them. Oh, lag. Ugh, no lag allowed. What is happening? Hold on. Out control delete. Let me see what's going on. Maybe I have... Oh, Discord is on. Turn off Discord. I'm chewing up all my resources. Oh, that reminds me. So, I am setting up a Discord. I have been setting it up for like 7 months, or rather, I got the idea in my head, I'm going to set up a Discord. And then I started it, and had no idea what I was doing, because I just don't understand Discord. It's pretty new to me. And then I never got back to it and never finished it. But now it's occurred to me, if I'm going to have this membership program, I should probably offer something within Discord as well. So I've started finishing that up, working with ChatGPT to kind of run me through the basics, so I do it properly. What's with these trees? Get out of here. And yeah, so it's not ready yet. There are still permissions I need to go through to make sure I'm not giving trolls or one-timers access to certain things that might break the server. But aside from that, there's progress. It's on the way. Oh, for goodness sake, why did you stall? No! No! I have to redo all this. No! Oh. It looks like we can't go that okay, we're going to turn around like this. Or can I actually drop down? Oh yeah, look at that. Little helix down. Don't have room for that. Okay. Do I have room for this? Aha, I do. But now it's looking really, really knotted. Do I want to do that? Is it worth that money to not have hills with just wide sweeping turns for nothing? Probably not. No, 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 come back. Flatten, turn. Beautiful. So, I think I'm going to change this a little bit. Maybe make this tighter, because it doesn't need to be that. Anyway. We're going to be going so slow, it really doesn't need to be banked there. We'll turn down like this. No, this is so knotted. I don't like this. We're gonna redo this whole thing because that looked like a mess. I know some of you all get mad at me when I change plans like that, but it's part of the process. You gotta trust the process. Oh, what's in the way? Get out of my way. I should have known that wouldn't work. I should have known that wouldn't work. Okay. I guess we could just dive under with a more gentle slope here. And then pop on up to 45, not 45, to 40 feet. I think we're going to have, well, I don't really need brakes here, I don't think. We'll just go around like this. Lift tail to the very end. Well, maybe a modest brake, just to make sure we're not coming in too hot. So brake set to, that's fine. Okay, this thing is ready. Oh, nice, actually it's not ready. Entrance and exit. Get those set up right hereabouts. Boom. Now we can restore our jungle theme. Do I like this color? It's one of the default color schemes, but I think I do like it. But I will change the color of the trains. They're kind of disappointing. Let's go with a red and bright green color scheme, like maybe red and yellow, like snakes. Or black and yellow. It's too hard to see. Oops, not what I meant to click. What if I make the trains yellow and the seats red? It's like, danger, danger, don't bite me, I'm poisonous. We call this the, I don't know, the Great Anaconda. If I spelled that right. I just realized I never set the lift speed higher. But at least we see the roller coaster works. So let's reset it, let it test again, and while that's doing its thing, we're going to build our entrance and exit. I just realized I am not following the progress of the train. I think customarily I've always set my camera to follow the train and its progress, and I haven't been doing that for a while. And we've been missing out on the fun. What's wrong with me? That's it. Okay. So we missed train 1. We're going to follow train 2. Hello, train 2. We'll finish the queue line later. Let me turn off the HUD, or what do you call this? Turn this off. Woohoo! Let's go. Oh, duck. I missed it. Let me quack it. Oh, I missed it again. Let me quack it. No! I missed my chance. Oh, there's another one. Redemption? Redemption? No redemption for me. Okay, I suck. I can't reach it. Woohoo! Get slowed down by those brakes. Nice. Beautiful. No, don't delete it. Alright, so bring all that back. Now we get our test results. Ooh, nice. Nice test results. Very, very nice. I think we could charge a modest $16 for this with stats like those. But first, I have to finish the queue line. Which is... Where did we leave off from, actually? See-through rides. See-through vegetation. There it is. Come back. There we go. Now the exit will be more simple. Just simple, single slope down. Boom. I think that connected. Yeah, that connected. Wonderful. And I just realized I forgot the photo section. How could I do this? That is a noisy truck outside, goodness. That's a missed opportunity is what that is. I could sneak one in somewhere, but I don't want it to look like I just shoved it in somewhere it doesn't belong, just to have it. Azungu has bought a drink. Very nice. Speaking of drinks, I got my knockoff brand Mountain Dew, Kroger brand something. I need it for the caffeine. Help me stay awake. But anyway, open for business. Come forth, come one, come all, and give me everything you ever loved. Everything you ever wanted. And what have I unlocked recently? Oh, I got splash boats. Oh, we got a twist. The twist 1. Probably stick it on this hill. Something like that. Oh, yes. Oh. It's actually the same height as everything. I thought it was... Oops. I guess I can move the exit then. Move the exit over right there so I don't mess up my tree. And the queue line can go here. Beautiful. I did mess up that tree, but oh well. So open. Set this to $3 because it's a brand new ride and guests are willing to pay for it. And turn on gentle style. Yes, let's go. What research you? Virginia Real? Oh, okay. Okay, well, we have all this money left over, despite this giant loan, so let me turn this down so we don't pay quite as much interest, and maybe build a car ride. Question is, where will I put it? This is a little more flexible than a flat ride, I think, so I can build it over the slopes, but at the same time, it has a very limited height limit. Limited height limit, that's a fine sentence. But anyway, let's follow the landscape a tad and go down like... Oh, it's too tall already. Gosh dang it. I knew that'd be a problem. Okay, fine, we'll build it over here. I bet the support limits for flat rides are actually more accommodating. That's funny. We'll put you over here. Exit there. Entrance there, just so I know I have room for them. This could be our little jungle tour. Oh yeah, I don't want to take up too much space here because that's where we're going to have other rides. So let me veer right here. Go down the slope. Can I buy land in this scenario? Doesn't look like it. What a shame. Okay. Well, in that case... Sharp turn around. Now, I don't know if this is long enough to not get penalized with a massive stat penalty, so we'll have to see. 2 cars, what is that? Give me all of the cars. There we go. Test! Turn off the dispatch interval. And, yeah. Boom. I bet I can make that key line a tad longer. Let me adjust this. Delete that. And since I ruined that tree, we can put a new tree in its place. There we go. So 4 years for this scenario. This may be a longer video than I usually do. I mean, I have some pretty long videos on my channel, but this one will be a tad longer. Unless I finish and fill this whole place in 2 hours and have to speed up to wrap it up. That's my problem, is I work too fast and then I run out of space to do anything. And I still have like a year and a half left in the scenario, so do I just sit here for 2 hours or for an hour? Or do I speed up the park? Which ends it quickly. There's our Virginia reel. Working on a shop or stall. Okay. I don't think we can build the miniature railroad here. Not really. It has a very limited height limit. That sounds redundant. A limited height limit. It doesn't go very tall before it runs into problems. So, yep. Yep, that's our situation here. Knockoff Mountain Dew. Anyway. Boop. 30 cents for the toilet. Anyway, look at this. Our guests are paying through the nose to ride on our ride. 22,000 per hour. Wow. I wish I could make that much in real life. It's like, step aside, Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, is here. You know, he probably makes more than that per hour, actually. That's the thing. Or does he? I have no idea. Maybe it's standing equity, not an increasing revenue he gets. Revenue comes through his businesses. But anyway, let's build our new Virginia reel that we unlocked. We'll find a good spot for it. Maybe fill in some of the space over here, if I can manage with this less than accommodating hillside. This is a ride that does need to have a station long enough to accommodate all of its vehicles as a roller coaster, as opposed to the car ride. On second thought, maybe I don't have room for this. If I turn off vegetation, if I try to build this up on the hillside, then the path will be able to reach this, anyway. Or I guess what I could, hey, stay invisible. What I could do, potentially, is build it underground. If I just do that, grab you. Yeah, something like that. Now this guy can't go too tall because, oi, what's in the way here? Why can't I delete it? That's weird. No, no, no. One. There we go. For some reason, right-clicking is not working. So, 60 feet tall. We're not going to do anything too crazy with this. Just a modest, reasonable Virginia reel. With a big initial drop. Maybe not that big. So from 60 to 45 feet should be great. Let's cut over the top here, like so. Let's actually go straight. Wrap around like this. I should probably have this testing in the background, shouldn't I? Just to make sure it actually works. Azungu has joined the queue line for Twist 1. Good job, Azungu. Good job, me. The entrance to this thing started at 15 feet. So going down any lower is pushing it. I have the landscape to deal with here. Do I have enough juice to go back to 25 feet? I don't know. And do I have enough space? Whoops! No! Stay invisible, vegetation! Do I have enough space to build the exit right here? We'll play this by ear. Looks like that the train makes it over just fine. That's good to see. Boom, boom. One more tile. Or I guess I could start the drop sooner. Which does mean I need to fix what I just did, because I messed up my landscape. There we go. Boom. Now, will the exit fit on this side? If I, drop the land down. Exit! No! Gosh darn it. In that case, I think what I can do is it's coming in pretty hot, so maybe what I can do is have some little airtime hops like this. Maybe under one of those? If I drop this slope down, I can't see what I'm doing. No! Is that flat there? Oh, here we go. Yay, it worked. Anyway, so now we'll have to mess with the landscape a little bit on the right side for the entrance. Unless I put it over there, but the best place to put it is always in the front for these guys, because that maximizes the throughput. So, if I want to, we'll see where that is. That was not where that belongs. I may have the actual track in the way. Oops, that was a mistake. I designed this poorly. No, go down flat. Wasting money for nothing. No! This is so tricky. See-through rides. Don't see through rides. Let me, select the entrance. Now see-through rides. Aha! It's that tile. So I need to lower this tile. Oh, it fits! Yes! Yes, let's go. Okay. A bit of a headache, but we persevered. We pulled through. We did it. See through vegetation, bring it back. Yeah. Now I gotta fix the mess I made. Fix my landscape. Okie dokie. Now I gotta figure out a way to connect the path up to everything. And while we do that, let's let this test in the background. Close you. Boom. Here we are. Now this can all just be built underground. Out of sight, out of mind. Now here's the tricky part. We gotta lower, or either raise this, or lower stuff around it. So we'll raise this, and then drop this metal part down. There we go. Now I think, does that connect to the path, or am I missing it? Oh, I got it! I think I got it. I most certainly did not get it. Okay, see-through rides. See-through vegetation. Where am I stuck? Oh, there it goes. I was like, why is it not connecting? Anyway, results. Holy mackerel, this is going to be a vomit inducer. Alright, but with stats like this, I can probably charge as a minimum $15, possibly more. Let me not push it too much. Azungu has left Haunted House 1. He's probably shell-shocked and never wants to see it again. Let's go to paint this again. Train. Train want to be green. Green and red, yellow and red. Very good. Now for this, we'll give it a more alarming color scheme. A little brighter, a little more toxic looking. Nifty. Now let's turn the lamp down again, and maybe advertise. Advertise the Anaconda, the great Anaconda. Free rides in the haunted house, and free drinks with your hot dogs. Beautiful. Now we have 397 guests, and we're only halfway through year 1. So 4 times that, we're not going to win. But, oh wait, no, that's basically 400 guests. Okay, so maybe 4 times that we'd barely win. But our progress will accelerate as the game progresses because it snowballs. As you make more money, you can build more. As you build more, you make more money, and it just builds on itself. That's kind of how that works. So, I think we're doing all right. There we go, just crossed the threshold to $400. I think we will have to advertise a lot to get the guests we need, because supporting the soft guest cap, hello ducks, supporting the soft guest cap in this less than ideal park will be tricky. I never opened this. What am I doing? Oh, nice stats though. Will guests pay $5, or is that too much? And look at that, they're paying it. Nice. Now, hopefully, this keeps people off of the paths. I just realized I never put a spinning tunnel on it. Oh well, maybe I'll build another one. New attraction, log flume. Hey, nice. What else do we have that I haven't been paying attention to? We got all the notifications from Azungu in the restroom 1. Okay, that's a little snoopy. Let's see. New log flume. Hat stall, Virginia reel. Okay, that's all we got. We do have a hat stall though, so let's get some hats. Right there. And let's make these. I don't know. That guy just bought one. For super cheap. That's too cheap. A minimum $2. Maybe I can sell them for more than that. I'm not sure. What should I do for this? Ooh, that's kind of nice. It does blend with the ground, though. Do we want to do we want to blend with everything, or do we want everything to pop and stand out? It is a theme park, after all. Something bold and brash, like pink. Something strong and austere. Did I use that word right? Something strong and assertive. Except you look like you're wearing a hard hat, a plastic top. Bright green. You screw it. Random color. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Although, the previous color, there we go. At least it's visible now. What research you? Nothing. Not yet. Azungu is on car ride 1. Really? Is he the purple shirt? I missed him. Dwight? This isn't the office. These are not the people I wanted. These are not the droids I'm looking for. With advertising, we have skyrocketed to 520 almost guests. Come on, 520? 520? Just a few more! They're leaving at the same rate they're coming. There we go, 520. 524. Sweet! Oh yeah, we got hamburgers now. Let's build that. Somewhere over the rainbow. Oh wait, this is the second one I built. Huh? Huh? Oh, it's hot dogs I unlocked. Oops. Let's get some variety in this park and build a hot dog stall instead. I just built the same thing. What is wrong with me? Hot dogs. Hot dogs, I say. For $1.40. If that's fair, I have no idea. This park might be a slow burn. I could take out a loan again and keep building. You know what, that may be the best thing, honestly, is to really speed us up. Although I think I am going to turn off into research for things we don't really need. So turn that off. Turn that off. We don't need more shops and stalls. We have both of the water rides we would like, so just gentle rides, roller coasters, and thrill rides. That's all we want right now. For now, anyways. And my ad campaigns have finished. Let's restart those. Car ride? Free rides. Nice. Oh, click you. There we go. Okay, I think this park needs a log flume, so let's get to it. Hop to it! Boom. Question is where? Right here? Or should I save this spot for more flat rides? Yeah, let's put it right here. We'll make a virtual rectangle right here, where the path will come out, maybe connect over here as we have more flat rides in this spot, and then this ride will go in this little rectangle. 1, 2. Immediate drop. Photo section, since I missed it on the roller coaster I built. Carve out the mountainside here. Make room. Oh, and make that into a retaining wall, please. Use the paintbrush. There we go. Beautiful. In fact, I bet we could even change the land under it as well. There we go. Cool beans, sir. Cool beans. Snakeity, snakeity. Oh, that was a mistake. Look what I did to the landscape. Oh gosh. Bad news, Bilbo Baggins. Pull out of there. Let's fix that. Pull that corner down, pull that corner down. Oh, I have to do it from down here. Oh, crap. Okay, fix you, fix you. What the heck? That was a mistake. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did when you do your park. Bad news. Anyway. No, no, no. Straight. I don't know what I want to do here. I guess I could pull this up. And that. That's not gonna work. And I have royally messed up my landscape here. Oh well, we'll just paint the sides and make it look like retaining walls. Or something. Actually, wood probably looks better. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. Anyway. Boop. I say anyway too much. Anyway. I think this Mountain Dew is giving me phlegm. There's too much sugar. Pick your poison, right? On the one hand, I'm more awake and alert. On the other hand, my voice sounds terrible when it's phlegmy. What even is this? What did I just build? Turn around, please. Oh, I meant to do that. Definitely, for sure. Good enough. Except it only has one single drop. I guess we'll see what the stats say about it. Oh, crap. Okay, test. While it tests, we'll build our entrance and our exit. There we go. Now, floaty paths are weird, so we're going to build some supports to support it. As if a support would do anything else. Boop. In fact, let's build this a little bit taller. And build a little shelter of sorts? Or, I don't know. What am I saying? Well, I guess this works. Actually, control. There we go. Now that goes where we want it. And with that, do we have wood? A wooden platform? Or corrugated metal? I think that's all we have. Corrugated metal. Fine. We'll do whatever this one is. Although I'm going to change the color. Make that white. And now, build this nifty thing. And top it with the roof. That's not what I meant to push. There we go. Get out of the way, duck. You don't belong here. Can I quack the duck through this screen? Oh, it flew away. Gosh darn it. Oh, well. Turn this down. Everything's caught in the station still. And what are these colors? Let's go with, Oh, there you go. I don't think I do this color usually, but yeah, whatever. So, we have so much money, let's turn our loan down again. Never mind, turn them back up. Our ad campaign's finished because I keep setting them off for really low, really short spans of time. Spiral slide, too. Speaking of which, I think I was charging too much for the first one, and now that I have two of them. Any riders? Surprisingly, yes. What am I charging for this one, then? Wrong ride. Still the default. I could probably be charging $3 if the first one is making $3 per ride. Interesting. Results yet? Yeah, but one is right there. Well, I'm not patient enough to wait for that. There we go. Surprisingly, with a single drop, we got some pretty solid stats. So I wonder, can I get away with the usual $12 I always charge, or do I have to modify this and add some hills into it? Let's see. Takers? Anybody? What are you doing in there? There's no vomit to clean up. Get out of there. Freaking handyman. Hey, look at this. They're doing it. Azungu has left Great Anaconda. Oops. That is one thing to be aware of if you do join the membership program. You see, I haven't been the Azungu's notifications keep popping up here, but I'm also building the park, so my attention is split between the two things. So you might see him, but I might miss it. I'll do my best, though. I need practice. I'll get better. Virginia, oh, I need more of these guys. More staff for this park, please. Yes. Oh, I never set the photo price, did I? Turn that up. $3.50. Boom. I said boom. There we go. Mini suspended coaster? Ugh. What is that? What is that? Oh, huh? Oh, that's what I was working on. Oops. Mine train coaster. I guess this is going to be a very wooden looking park, which I don't mind. Azungu's on spiral slide. Where are you, Mr. Azungu? He's just walking along now. Is he the guy with the pink hat? No, I missed it. No. Pink hat. Pink hat. Pink hat. I've lost him. Oh, wait, no, I got him. He's right here. Turn everyone off except for me. Oh, he's so happy. And he's hungry. Bro. Or me. Hey, me. You need to buy food. Oh, wait, you already did. You have a hot dog. Okay. Well, that'll work its way down as you chomp on that hot dog. I'm running out of cash. Well, you should have come to the park with more money. Oh snap! He had $75 when he came here. Well, that might get you a parking spot these days in some of these crazy theme parks. Like I think Disneyland, one of the closer parking lots that still requires you to walk a really far ways or like catch a shuttle or something. I think it's like $40 to park there. Oh yeah, there's that awful swinging coaster. So going to Disneyland would be really fun, but it'd be quite the expense. So we'd have to save for it to do that. Let's see. I just did hot dogs twice. Let's do burgers. I think next time I need to take a loan out so I can max those out so I don't have to keep restarting them. But hey, we've earned enough money from our rides that we're down to $8,000 on our loan. Good gracious. Just finished off my Mountain Dew. Or my knockoff Mountain Dew. Does my Virginia Reel not have an exit? Where is your mechanic? Where are you going? I guess he's going the right direction. Is he gonna get stuck and turn around? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, there's no there's no exit. What have I done? There is no exit that doesn't connect to anything. Oops. That explains a lot. Well, now there is. Now I can fix it. But why didn't he just go through the entrance? I know the game doesn't let them do that, but it makes sense that they should be able to. No one is writing this because it's too expensive. Look at everyone leaving. Like, no, we're not paying $16. That's a highway robbery. So I just cut the price down to $12, and now they will see new guests, I think. A handful. Come on, peeps. Azungu has left Spiral Slide 2. Are you indeed the Pink Hat? Yep, Mr. Pink Hat. Jolly Jungle Hat, Jolly Jungle Umbrella. A map of Jolly Jungle. Nifty 30. Oh, he only has 70 cents left. Bro, go home. Go home, or go to an ATM, come back with more money, and spend it. Oh, yes. Now, how am I going to loop this around and connect it? Oops. Let's see, height marks. No. Height marks on paths. 40 and 40. Oh, perfect. We're the same elevation. Which means I can tie this in. Like so. Boom. And get rid of some of this, Hey, let me delete it. Ugh. No, close you. I missed. There we go. No more of this funny business with stuff being stuck into the supports. I think that is. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So that'll decongest the paths a little bit, reduce crowding problems. Look at this. We have 874 guests. We're at the end of year 1. We are well on our way to victory. If we just... What do we double that? Yeah, we just have to double that to win. 1,600. Let's grab some benches so guests can sit down when they get tired. I'll build some garbage cans because I saw some litter over there. Okay, garbage cans. Azungu has left the park. Oh, farewell, Azungu. Farewell. Your patronage and your money made this park proud. So yeah, that's the end of Azungu's adventures here. He wrote some of the rides. Nothing too drastic happened to him. I had some funny ideas for how I'm going to do the promo video. If you're watching this after that you watched the promo video, then you know what happens, but I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it. But, you gotta make it funny. But the truth is, it'll probably just be pretty simple. Walk around the park, have a grand old time. And, yeah. Tree for shade. Some sketchy, toxic flowers. If I can fit it. There we go. Flower here, flower there, flower everywhere. Ooh, observation tower. Tomorrow! Let's get it. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. I said boom! Okay, there it goes. Does the day have to finish? Yeah, I think it has to finish. Maybe take 2. Oh, never mind. Observation tower, let's go. So this guy will go somewhere. Maybe closer to the center of the park, because it is an observation tower after all. We'll place it right over here. Get rid of these silly trees. We started at 40, so to be 200 feet tall, we'd go to 240. But considering how hilly this park is, maybe we want to go taller. Let's go to 340, just because we can. Tall, tall tower. So tall, it would make Saruman jealous. Hey, I forgot my entrance. There we go. Kind of a funky situation here with the path, but oh well. That's what we have to do in a hilly area. Actually, I guess I could have put it on the side. No, forget it. This is fine. This is great. This is just how we want it. Okay, now what? Initial research? Okay, there's nothing coming yet. Oh well. We could build a splash boats, I guess. We have all of these. We have, whoops, both of those. Only a couple of these, but these are roller coasters, so good luck building all of them at once. I guess we could build a boat hire. Yeah, let's build a boat hire, just because we can. And I never build these. And there's a reason for that, it's because they suck, but maybe we'll just build one for funsies. Except this river's so narrow. I'm gonna have to build the station into the ground, potentially. And also guests tend to get lost on these, so I think I have to just do this. Just a simple loop around. Boop! How sad. How boring. Good golly, my throat is so irritated, I'm coughing like crazy. I'm doing my best to edit them out, so you probably haven't heard any yet, unless I missed one. But, sometimes I try to cough, like to force phlegm out, but I didn't do that before I started recording. Not really. So I don't know why my throat is so upset. There we go. Short queue line. Very good. Open! Boat hire for $2. And what are these colors? Let's go with a whoops. Darker chocolate brown. Oh, how about white boats with brown board seats? How about that? Very nice. Well, actually, what variants do I have? Canoes and rowing boats. We'll stick with the rowboats. Probably more capacity on the ride for that. Minimum waiting time turned off. Very good. Now this roller coaster is churning out all kinds of cash again. Total profit $21,000 since it was open. Wow. Good heavens. Let's turn this down again. And then once these all... Never mind. Okay, turn this up to 10,000. We're going to advertise the full duration of these. 12 weeks for you. 12 weeks for the great Anaconda, which I can't afford. There we go. Free drinks for 12 weeks. Half price entry to the park for, you guessed it, 12 weeks. And now, free rides on the haunted house. I already did that. Pirate ship. There we go. Boop. marketing campaign has finished. Oh, here's something you might be able to help me with, is I couldn't think of a name for my, wow, my brain. For my Discord. The original name it had, that it just sat on for 7 months, or however long it was, anyway, the original name it had, I think, was Azungu's RCT Station, which is so generic. It was the best I could come up with the help of ChatGPT to ask for suggestions, whatever. It was so generic. But now I have an even better idea. I just named it Wooden Roller Coaster 1. That's a reference to this game, but it's kind of hyper-specific, and I don't know if that really makes any sense for a Discord server name. So, at the time you're seeing this video, the Discord server should be up and running by now, but the name is not final, so if you have a suggestion for a better name, definitely let me know in the comments and I'll consider it. Maybe you'll be the author of the name of this Discord. Oh, why did you break the... No, it didn't break. What am I saying? It got to the bottom, and then my eyes noticed the red letters, and then we got the notification that something broke down, and my brain went, oh no, the observation tower broke down. Because I'm a freaking moron and forgot. Oh, there's the baby. She's screaming. Oh, goodness gracious. I wonder if I can grab her and hold her up to the microphone and can hear her. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm recording in the bedroom with my wife. Or rather, the studio. My bedroom is the studio, because the bed itself is a massive acoustic panel, you know, like noise sink. It absorbs a lot of sound. So it's the natural choice for where I hung up all of my acoustic panels and other sound treatments. The acoustic panels which I built myself, because I'm so handy. But yeah, she's hanging out in here with the baby. One big happy family. And the baby woke up from her nap and started fussing. Good golly, this umbrella stall is making so much money. Wow. I think we can turn this down again. We have more than half of the guests required to win, but our park rating is not as good as it could be. Let me see. What are guests thinking? It's crowded here is the #1 complaint. Okay, so it doesn't look like we have any issues with, we don't have issues with vomit or litter. It's just the crowdedness that are bothering our guests. So let me make a through path here to further decongest just a smidge, just a teeny tiny bit. And hopefully that will, oh, everything's pink. Hopefully that will reduce crowdedness a little bit. And maybe I should make one of these trains after all. If I do, it would probably have to be underground. But it could be a great way to get guests off of the... Hello, Bones. Didn't realize those were there. A great way to get guests off of the path. Oh, I think the baby needs a diaper change. Is that what's going on? Yep. She's nodding her head. Yep. Wife says baby needs a diaper change. So, as I've officially designated myself as the diaper duty man, pun intended, duty, ha ha ha, lame pun, I'm going to pause this real quick and take care of that. So I will be right back, because I couldn't push that baby out of myself, and I can't breastfeed her. So, this is my tiny little contribution. So, back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Status update, baby butt clean. And now little baby's having her second breakfast, because being as short as she is, you could say she's like a little hobbit. But that's the thing with newborns, is they eat very frequently, because they grow fast, which is tragic. Stop growing already. But that's definitely necessary. I don't know if the mic is picking her up, but you might be able to hear her in the background. Oh wow, that just kind of came out of nowhere. Oh gosh. Darn that Mountain Dew. But anyway, she's feeding, she's having her second breakfast, and she's a noisy eater. So you might be able to hear her making all kinds of racket back there. Such a cute little thing. Anyway, that was too expensive, so no one's riding it. Now they are. Look at this. Look at all the guests going in. What else can I do today? We can turn this down. These still have 11 weeks. Science. That's not what I want. Hey, science. A gentle ride. Oh, we got a maze. Amazing. Let me just grab that. And, spiral hedges, spiral maze, the amazing... Oh, this is one I designed. The amazing maze. It's not gonna let me do it. No. Oh, okay. No amazing maze today. We'll have to build it somewhere where we have flat ground. You know, I've noticed it seems like RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 has a few more scenarios that are flat. RollerCoaster Tycoon 1, the vast majority of scenarios are very hilly and frustrating to build on. Gosh darn it. So we'll have to make our own maze. We're going to start it. You know, here's the funny thing. If you hold down shift, you can drag it up. So why can't I do that to the amazing maze? It's like, bro. Ugh. I can build it underground. No. Let me do it. Maybe it has a strict height limit. Let me see. If I build from scratch. Oh, no, it should be able to work. Well, maybe not the corner over here. Oh, well. So we're going to build this maze right here. She's such a cute thing. Such a noisy eater, too. Oops. We're going to go around this tree so the tree stays. And while this does look like a very elaborate maze, I'm doing my best to make it so it is one way in, one way out. And the reason I do that is because these guests are so bad at finding their way around, even with the improvements of OpenRCT2, they're so useless. No, I've made a mistake. They're so useless at finding their way around. You kind of have to hold their hand and help them through it. So, one single dead end there. Another dead end there. And then this will be the end of the maze. The entrance will go here. And then the exit will go over here somewhere. But first, I gotta go back to... gotta somehow fix that. Or what I can do is cheat. Have another way out through here. Multiple ways to be successful here. Connect that there. One single dead end there, which might actually make this maze too hard, incredibly, because the guests are so bad at finding their way around. Make a little through path there. And the exit. No! There we go. Exit. Perfect. Open! Now with that, we can allow up to 64 people on this maze. I'm going to leave it at the default. But hopefully, what this does is it acts as a teeny tiny guest sink. If we get the maximum capacity of 64 guests, if it's difficult enough that it holds guests for a while, but not so difficult that they get frustrated, that could be really advantageous to us. In the meantime, what are we... Oh, mini helicopters. Those are not all that useful. I mean, they are. There's just a... Here's the funny thing. I don't like building the car ride or the mini helicopters that much because the return on investment is pretty low. It takes effort to build it, kind of like building a roller coaster, but they don't get the stats or the income of a roller coaster. And they also don't look as cool, frankly, as a roller coaster, so it's... Oh well, let me not whine and complain about it. It is time for a teeny tiny wild mouse ride. Oh yes. These deeper supports, of course. Oh. Okay, fine. I see how it is. I see how it's gonna be. Oh, she's so precious. Can you hear her? I may have to, I think I have a noise reduction tool applied to the whole audio track. Not the fancy AI one that DaVinci Resolve has, or the new one that it has. There's a couple noise reduction tools. There's like the classic old one that it's always had, and then there's a newer one that the more recent versions of DaVinci Resolve has. But anyway, the old one may be filtering her out, but if it is, I might select an audio track and turn up the background noise just so you can hear her, because she's so precious. What am I even doing? What is this design? She's so cute. Can you hear her? Oh my goodness. Noisy eater. Hold on a minute, what am I doing? This needs to have an initial spike of velocity before we get into those switchbacks, or else we'd be on the switchbacks all day, and that's not the goal. So a drop happens here. Turn around. Uh-oh, that pops out from under the path. So let me change that. Little design flaw. Same issue there. Okay. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world if I do that. It's just not what I had in mind. How about I do that? Sharp little turn. Oh, that's not good. That's not where we want to be. I forgot. We need to turn around and come out on the other side of the station so I can, you know, build the what am I saying? Complete the track. So let's go over here. Well, maybe I can have one more switchback section. Let me see. Can I do it? Nope. But what I can do is dive underground. That could be fun. I can't see! Oh! That's not the button I meant to press. Hide, see-through rides. Aha! That's what I want. This tile right here. Why is that not working? There we go. Okay. Turn rides back on. Small lift hill here just to give a little velocity. As we come to the end, boom. Should I have made the station longer? Maybe, but that's okay. We're just filling in the space. And, let's go different colors per car. Randomize all. Not like that. Why are they all pastel colors? Oh, that works. I might go through and change them all. Actually, no, these two are the same, almost. Hey, there we go. I like it. I like it. Turn that up. Boom. Now for the queue line. And that's a beautiful thing. Let's see, car 1, car 2 is about to dispatch. Or I guess it already did. It did the initial drop, but who cares? No one needs to see that. And this is blending with the pathway supports. So let me change the style of this. Maybe white? Oh, I like that. White and blue. There it goes. Woohoo! Okay. Release the camera. Oh, nice stats. $15, baby. Boom! And we can turn our loan down all the way. We still have 5 weeks on those. This park is coming together beautifully. Now, it may be time to expand as our guests are getting rather congested and not very happy about it. So let me turn off vegetation. I don't know if you hear that tapping, but wife is burping the baby. We have a flat spot here and a flat spot here. A few more flat spots that might be able to have flat rides. Speaking of which, what are you doing? Oh, go-karts. So, let's expand the paths. Let's see, height marks on paths. 40 feet. Height marks on land. 40 feet. Oh, perfect. That simplifies things a lot. So, I think with that, we want to build relatively close to the land. Let me actually go wider. Well, no, let me actually just follow this pattern that we have. We'll have that one go there. This one will go straight like this. Connect there. Oops. Close you. So that's the start of our expansion. No, come back. No, not you. Turn vegetation off. There we go. Building adjacent to this flat area, but not on it, so I don't waste the space. Now we're above this flat area, I think. Let me try to build over this little valley here. So we can have a few flat rides there, a few flat rides there. Beautiful! So now we have a Utah-shaped expansion. Let me actually do a little bit more. See through vegetation. Expand this way. Oh, that's the ground! Go up. Up again. Beautiful. Now we're properly expanded. So that will massively decongest the paths. You'll see the park rating go up as it does. And now we should probably build some benches and garbage cans on these areas so guests don't ruin it. They don't get exhausted walking out there and they don't throw their garbage everywhere. And we probably need to hire a few more handymen to cover more ground. Has the baby let out a belch yet? Okay. Asking the wife. This baby, I swear, she has some pretty crazy belches she can do as a baby. Which is, I guess it's supposedly normal. I just never realized that a baby could burp so hard. It's hilarious. And adorable. And that's the thing for people who aren't really familiar with babies and baby care is a young baby often gets gas trapped in their tummy and they can't burp it out and it causes irritation. If you leave it there, it can move on to their intestine where it becomes, I think that's what we call colic. Colic is the discomfort from the gas trapped in there. That'll make them cry for hours and hours and there's literally nothing you can do to stop them. Poor babies. But anyway, you gotta pat their back or pat their bum after they eat to help them get that gas out because it's uncomfortable while it's there and if you don't get it out, it turns into something worse. Where should I put these helicopters? Right down here. Yes, sir. Test in the background. Whoops. I had the weirdest dream last night where I bought a used Dodge Viper. That's the sports car. But I didn't just buy any old Dodge Viper from any old dealership, but it was like this weird series of trials and tests I had to do with the car. Like some kind of it wasn't like a game show, it was more like a fantasy save the day type. I don't even know what was going on. Dreams are weird, man. But in my dream last night, I got this used Dodge Viper, and it was so cool. I didn't really get to drive it much. I just drove it for the trials, and then I woke up. I woke up with a baby that needed a diaper change. And that was the end of that dream. I wonder what sorts of stat improvements I can get by going underground like this. Oh, I'm in the way of myself. Uh-oh. Okay, well in that case, let's go straighter. Cool. I've had some ideas about my other YouTube channel, Brian Touches Grass, and I know I've talked about it, how I wanted to resume that channel, especially as the weather starts improving. I had more shower thoughts, as I call them, where my initial Brian Touches Grass videos, I tried to make them like cinematic hiking videos, where there really wasn't any substance to the video except seeing a recorded video of a guy hiking. Not the best value proposition, I don't think. But anyway, my newer idea is I've read, and I've seen that people on the internet are kind of starved for real human interaction. As the world keeps getting increasingly digital, and we're, myself included admittedly, losing our ability to socially interact with each other, seeing just a guy be real with you and be honest and share his thoughts on things that are important in the world might be a winning formula to be more successful on that channel. So I'm thinking what I might do is completely change the production style that's been on there and do something more like that, where it's just, I don't know, it could be me fishing, I throw my line in, turn to face the camera, and just talk about inflation or how frustrating it is that housing is nigh unaffordable, talk about how cool it is to be a dad, just talk about anything that's on my mind, anything that's interesting to you that you might comment below, and that would basically be the bread and butter of that channel. Whoops, turn that off. So let me know in the comments what you think, but I think that's kind of the formula I might go with. Formula? Format. That's the word I want. The format. So I would, maybe if I go hiking, it's not just I set the tripod down, run away, turn around, and walk back dramatically. That's so silly. But just, I don't know, just a talking head. Something to think about. I'm not sure where I was going with that thought. But anyway, this helicopter ride is doing great. Oh, my ad campaign's wrapped up. Gosh darn it. That means I have to restart them. Okay. Oh, look at that! We already have enough guests to win. Good heavens. We're only halfway through year 2. I wonder if I should skip the ad campaigns. Or... let me restart them. Whatever. More income. Give me all of your money, people! Oh, yes. Let's advertise the Wooden Wild Mouse, the new roller coaster, new kid in the block. Ooh, launch freefall! Yes! That's probably one of the best and fastest ways to get lots of guests into the park. 12 weeks for you. 12 weeks for you. And... the observation tower. Free rides on it. For 12 weeks. Is there anything still testing that I forgot to turn on? There's always something. Well, this one is still testing. Nothing wrong with that. The log flume has 0 guests on it. This is probably too expensive. Let's slash the price by 33% and see if that fixes it. There we go. People are getting on it now. And this should be ready. Nice stats. Very nice. Can I get away with $5? Yay or nay? I'm seeing some yay faces over here. Sorry, dudes. Hey, we got a taker. Look at that. The car ride is still pulling in traffic despite charging $5 per peep. People keep suggesting in the comments that I need to charge less and that I'm ripping them off, and I don't. It's so confusing to me. I don't want to be the kind of person who argues with my audience. That just seems tacky. But I do have to say I don't stand up for myself. That's not the right word for it. This is a video game. The guests don't have real emotions, and this is just the optimized way to win and make a lot of money in the game. I mean, you watch any Marcel Voss video, he'll tell you. The guests don't get happier if they have to pay less. They'll send a comment in their thoughts that this ride is really good value, but that exists as a notification to tell players, hey, you could probably be earning more with this than you currently are. So, I don't know. So now we got this launched free fall. Max intensity is another variant. Custom free fall 150. I don't know why I made this. The scenery. I thought I was being cool, but the color scheme just looks silly, in my opinion. Anyway, what unlock ye? Oh, I should probably have one of these over here, shouldn't I? Let's go pink. The safest park in the country. Wonderful. That's a good notification. A good award to get. Here's a fun fact that I learned from Marcel Voss is those little notifications. Why do I keep calling it that? Those little awards that you get, they actually generate a small number of guests that come into your park. So it's actually very helpful to get those. They're good for the park. I don't know if the negative awards do, though, like the one that says the most disappointing park in the country. Maybe it does, I have no idea. Let's get a splash boats right in here. Nah, actually no, that's where we got want our flat rides. Okay, I can't see. See through vegetation. 1, 2. There we go. There's trees here, darn it. Trees that don't belong there. Delete you, delete you, delete you. Woohoo! Big splash. I think I'm going to do it like this, though. So now I can get closer to the ground. Yes! Just like this. Photo section right there. Oh, I'm ruining all this space, though, for my flat rides. Well, no, it's fine. I can fit a flat ride in this space, in this corridor, and more on this side, and have paths that jump over this, so that's fine. It's fine, audience. It's fine. Now I just have to return to the station. Which I think was 35 feet? Yeah. Oh, that's not going to work. What have I done? No! There we go, 35 feet. Oh, perfect, it worked. Yay! We have a very knotted and convoluted splash boats. That's how I like it. Close that and close that. Boom! Let's freaking actually bring that back. Bring that back, I say. We have scenery in the way of our supports. Let's see. See through vegetation. Fix that spot. Fix that spot. And I think that's all we have to deal with. Oh, it's a little bit more. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's better. Turn this off. Holy boats. Give me all the boats. Oh, yes. Turn that down to 5 seconds. And no, I forgot my entrance and exit. Okay, now test. But while it does, we're going to rethink our color scheme here. White boats, blue boats, red boats. Hey. Red boats and white seats. Maybe yellow? I actually kind of like the yellow and the white. That's cool. Now this could be... Well, that makes it stand out more, that's for sure. Yeah, a simple color scheme works for me. Now, I built this incorrectly, I think. What have I done? Oops. Whoops. I thought I spaced it. I thought I spaced it. Oh, crap. Gosh darn it. I done goofed, Ron. I gotta start the test over. What I did, I think, is well, you saw what I did is I tried to space it, but apparently I failed. Whoops. There we go. I mean, I guess that works. It also improves the stats, surprisingly. by having it built over the track here. Boom. And with that, we are good to go. Rock solid. Is anything still testing that I forgot about? No. We have a breakdown, though. That's not good. We are making about $10,000 a month. Beautiful. July 28th, year 2. So we're halfway through the second year. Yeah, this is working out great. I wonder how much of this we'll be able to fill in before we run out of time. I haven't really sped up the scenario a whole lot, just a couple times if I was impatient and wanted to unlock something, but anyway. Yeah, this is going great. Let's grab those benches. And maybe some garbage cans. Yeah. We have our food and drinks over here, and a bathroom. A couple of kiosks. Maybe I built too many of those. I would like balloon stalls, so let me turn the shops and stalls back on and see if we unlock one of those. Oh, we got the circus. Nice. Where shall we build that? Whoops, come back. The circus, which needs a flat plot of land to build. Actually adjust that. There we go. How many people does this hold? 30? I'm not sure how long of a queue line I would need for that, but I will just make it extra long. Keep people occupied in the queue line, and not on the main paths, because we don't want our guests to congest this park. Why is my park rating still so low? It's too crowded here. Oh, we have a vandal. Uh-oh. This path is disgusting. Where? Apparently we're having an issue over here. Let's see. Highlight path issues. Let's turn all these off. Oh yeah, we do have an issue. Oh yeah, I made the park so much bigger I forgot to hire my handyman. Oops. But I am going to take you and perhaps designate you to cover this entry area to prevent this from happening again. Oh, I can drag it now. I didn't know that. Cool. Anyway, with that improved focus, we shouldn't have that problem anymore. Let me turn all those off. We need to repair some of these garbage cans that got smashed. So let me fix those. Let me look for any more vandalism. Yep, there we go. Broken benches. Some smashed garbage cans. Good gracious. Oh, that's not smashed. That's full. Replace this broken bench with a proper bench. I'm not sure why I built the fancy park benches when I have these wooden ones. I mean, the park benches are wood too, but they have a metal frame. I think that did it. Already we see the park rating jumping right on up. Perhaps we have successfully decongested the park a little bit. Too crowded is still the dominant thought, but the this path is disgusting thought seems to have disappeared. Good to see, good to see. Very nice. Now I think a few more rides have a slow throughput, but a potential for a long queue line could be very helpful. So let's, let me see. Oh, a go-karts! We have a go-kart track, I forgot. We'll have the ultimate jungle racetrack. And, because this is Open RCT2, we have access to all kinds of cool new track pieces for this that are not in the vanilla game. We even have S-bends and stuff. How about that for go-karts? Very nice. So, very simple track. I don't have any hills on it though, but whatever. Who needs hills anyway? 14 cars. Very good. 3 laps. Hold on a minute. Let's go 2 laps. Well, no, leave it at 3. Whatever. We need an entrance and exit, which I completely forgot about, like I always do. I don't have as much room as I'd like for a longer queue line, but that's okay. With 3 laps, this will hold guests in the queue line for a good while. Let's charge maybe $6? Will guests pay that? Did you get in before I switched it or after? Hey, look at that. $6 for go-karts. Let's go. Okay, this park is coming together beautifully. I think we could build another launched free fall, I suppose. Build another escape hatch knockoff. Maybe build it over here to complement this one and make this one blue instead of red. Did I just build that in the air? Oh, good, it's level. Perfect. Change this to blue. Da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, ba-da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die. And this one's highlights can be blue. There we go. Now the question is, can I charge 12 for both of them, or is that now going to be considered too expensive? Hey, they're willing to pay it. Wow. Very nice. So these 2 towers and their union of Saruman and Sauron will generate so much... Oh, we got the launch free fall! I never realized I had this. Let's go! Optimized versus maxed out. I guess I saved it twice for some reason. Why did I do that? Anyway, let's not build that over there. We already have 2 tall towers over there. Let's build this guy. We'll build him later when we have room for him somewhere else once we expand. Because we can't build him over here. This area is full. This area is getting full. We need something to fill this spot. What are we researching? A shop or stall? Okay. We could duplicate some of the things we already have, especially because they're farther away from the originals. See through vegetation. If I build you all the way back here, then the exit path could serve as a little detour to decongest the path. Oh, bother. I built it too low. Connect you. Making this queue line a little excessively long. On the one hand, might make the guests annoyed, but it will also decongest the path a smidge. Will guests pay $4? Will guests pay $5 for the original, I wonder? Nope. I'm not paying that much to go on Pirate Ship 1! Okay, drop you to $3 because you're old. Look at this. This is a beautiful thing. The throughput is really fast, and we still have this massive queue line. That's amazing. That's what we like to see. Is this still testing? Oh, what have I done? Missed opportunity. How much can I charge for this? Will people pay $15 for it? Seriously? Wow. $15 for the splash boats. Let's go. We'll see how long that lasts. Anyway. Excuse me. People are paying $4 for this one. $3 for this one. And instead of wasting this corner, what I can do is stick a twist over here, I think. Yeah. Something like this. That connects perfectly. Oh, that didn't work. Crap. Whoops. No. Okay, we're rethinking this. There we go. Boom. Now with this, we're going to charge just $2 because we already have one in the park. But we are going to track down the first one and turn it way down because not only do we have 2 of them now, but it's old. Maybe $1.50. Now each of these raises the soft guest cap, which means more guests will come to the park, and they also, hopefully, if they draw enough guests to them, will get the guests off the paths. Oh, look at this! We maxed out our ratings. Yes! Whatever we did, it seems to have worked. Seafood in the jungle? Alright. I mean, I guess we have the river. Let's see. We have this guy already. Will this one be counted as a separate kind of woody? Because if it is, then I'll be able to build them both which would be great because then they don't undercut each other in their pricing schemes. So this one could be, well, this one's pretty big, but this one could be bigger potentially. Except maybe I shouldn't build it until I expand first. Yeah, I think we should expand. Let me see. Go this way, along this hilltop. I think we should expand over here, too. Maybe I should add more of these fancy fences, too. I'm kind of just building raw park stuff instead of actually properly expanding. Let me move this guy over. This corner. I'm not sure why we have that funky bend there. There we go. See through vegetation. Cut under the roller coaster. Cross the river. And up the hill to connect right there. Beautiful. Yes. So that's a small expansion. Now we'll expand over here. If I can go this way. I don't want to build in that valley. Oops. I want to be at least level with it so we can connect or interface with it elsewhere. Beautiful. Massive expansions have taken place. Now, do I want to try to connect these in the middle or just leave them like this? I suppose I could leave them like this, but anyway, let's do what we did, or not do what we did, do what we undid. This is the more brown, not the more red version of this. So we'll keep it consistent. And because this is OpenRCT2, we have the power to do cool things. Whoops. Like this. Boom. How about that? Now I can extend this over, whoops, at the very least to there. Maybe not so much on this side. I guess I do this. Yeah, that works. I am, however, going to remove some of those so I can redo it. These guys on this side, and the taller ones on the inside. There we go. It looks slightly different, but good enough. Alright, so with that little expansion... Oh yeah, should I do that over here too? Maybe once the rides are in place, so I don't just have to break them later. But that should be a sufficient expansion for now, I think. Oh, our ad campaign's wrapped up. Okay, holy mackerel. We're making bank this month. Good heavens. Alright, let's restart those. Advertise, The Great Anaconda for 12 weeks. 12 weeks for this one. 12 weeks for this one. Free rides on the maze. Get people in there, off the paths. Very good. And free burgers. Now, I think we have that seafood stall now. Let me see. Seafood. Now this is a pretty tight margin, 40 cents profit, so each tentacle costs $1.10. Let's bump this up to $2. We're still only making 90 cents a profit. But variety is the spice of life, as it were. Let's get another hat stall to cover more ground. Same deal, randomize the color. Same, no, that's not the same price. $2. Now, is $2 great value? Actually, let's ask the other stall. The other hat stall, which has been built for a while, if I can find it, here it is. Good value, so I've been underselling these all this time. How about for $2.40? Will you pay for that? Holy, we sold 610 hats? Wow. Nice. With a tight margin like that, I guess that explains why our profit is only like 648 bucks. Yeah, it's still selling. Good value. Huh? Okay. How about that? What do you say to that? 280. I feel sick. That has nothing to do with the hat stall. No thoughts, no thoughts. People are walking up to it. Come on, peeps. Does anyone want a hat? Come on down and buy it. You know you want it. Good stuff comes right here. Oh, there we go. I need to go to the bathroom. So no one's commenting. Good value. How? Okay, $3. How about that? Will you pay $3 for it? Am I even looking at the right one? I can't afford Log Flume 1. Well, too bad. Well, not a lot of sales happening, but, there we go. Yeah, so people are buying them. That's good to see. What are we researching now? A souvenir stall. Okay. Nice. Anyway, we have those built. We have all of these built. Should I do a train coaster just to keep it different? A nice train coaster to not blend too much with the other roller coasters we have. If I start you over here... That is 2 tiles away, right? Oh, that's like 3 or 4 tiles away. Okay. Okay, turn vegetation off. 1 train, still 1 train. 2 trains, perfect. Actually, let's turn away. And, put a dent there. And clearly we have some issues. That's too tall. We have some issues with the scenery. That's the wrong button. The scenery situation has gotten serious. And that's alliteration. And that also rhymes. Oh! That is the edge of the park. Shoot! Okay, the best I can do is this then. 100 feet tall. From 190 feet, that's going to barely crest that hill, I think. Oh, I forgot, I get access to these bigger pieces. Like, this. And we're at 85 instead of 90, so hopefully that will, hopefully we won't stall. If I pull these down, will this work? Hey, how about that? So maybe what I'll do is break that, put this back, and then use the, what is this called? This tool right here. Oh, baby's chirping. Sweet baby. So I have some major ejector airtime right here. Some strong negative vertical G's. 65 feet. Let's go. We're gonna have some pretty strong lateral G's doing stunts like that, I think, but, worth it. Worth it! Let's see how fast it takes these turns to see if it's too extreme or not. I think we'll be okay. Should be fine. Oh, that's not going to work. We need to be 35 feet up for this. And I don't have room to pull this off, do I? Maybe? That's not gonna work. Break time. I never put a photo section on this. What am I doing? Oh, bother. Where can I sneak one in where it's not going to be too obviously out of place? You know what? We're not hurting for money, so we're going to leave it. We're fine. We're swell. Oh, I have an idea. We're going to pop up a little bit like this. Or not do that. Bad idea. How did that work? Literally, how did that work? I don't know if we're going to have enough juice to make it up that high, but we're going to try it. Definitely going to try it. Let's see. Here it comes. That's a fun roller coaster layout. Cool stuff. Here I am patting my own back. Woohoo! That just cradles it through that turn. I probably didn't have to bank it, but whatever. Let's, whoops. Get our entrance and exit sorted. And test it for real. Hold on, hold your horses. Lift till speed first. And also, what are these colors? Ooh. That's kind of fun. What else is there? Huh. Well, I'm still not satisfied with it, so let's make the engine red with yellow highlights and different colors per vehicle. The train following will be white with yellow highlights. That's not white. White with yellow highlights. Or actually, no, we'll make them maybe light blue as a contrast to the red, and then the caboose will be red. Although the engine is red. What am I saying? Hold on. Maybe the train will be a solid yellow. Maybe. I don't know what I want. Okay. Well, whatever. We're overthinking this. Make all these blue. Or no, even more fun. Let's make each one a different color. So blue, green, purple, orange, pink, and the last one is, I need to see what I'm doing. We already have a red engine, so the last one could be white. Or, we have all the secondary colors. We have red and blue, and then yellow's the highlights. So I guess, yeah, white works, because we already have all the other colors involved. Beautiful! It's a funky color for that thing. Now I'm going to change the supports. Maybe paint the railroad ties black. This is the rail. Oh, look at that. We can change the color of the rail. Make it white. So it stands out more. Especially against the black. But then the brown just blends too much. So what if I put these back the way they were? Or maybe a more saturated version. And make this white. Seems like most of my wooden structures are white, though. What other colors work? No. No. Maybe? I just did that when I didn't like it. I think it started out as black. Unless it started as wood color. Not that wood is a color. You know, forget it. The color will be the trains themselves. That'll make it fun. Whack, whack. Yay, we got the balloons! Yes! Yes! Let's build the balloon stalls everywhere. Everywhere, I say. And get all the various colors we could ever want. So that's yellow. We can charge $1.50 for it. And the reason I'm not going to randomize it is because I don't want all the goofy variants of colors. I just want the primary colors and the secondary colors, along with their various variants. So that's yellow and green. This one's red. Uh-oh, it's gonna rain. Hoping for biz. That's blue. Do I already have blue? I do not already have blue. Do I? Do I? No. No, perfect. We already have green, so we'll have to change this one. To purple. Oh, good. Had to turn off the trees to see that connected. Okay, this one will be orange. So that's all the secondary colors, that's all the primary colors. But the blue one that we have is a lighter blue, so let's make a dark blue variant. Dark blue. That is connected to the path, right? Oh, good, it is. Maybe light red, aka pink. Pink. Oops, I never checked this. Same price to that park. There we go. Now, with all these balloon stalls placed strategically throughout the park, by the end of year 4, we should have a massive balloon release to celebrate victory. Now that I have that, let's turn off shops and stalls. I don't need them anymore. Oh yay, gentle ride. We'll try to unlock all this stuff before we get too carried away with the shops and stalls. But now that we've expanded, let's build the optimized roto-drop. Somewhere. Over the rainbow. Way up high. Hello. Let's switch these around. There we go. Make a really long queue line on this bad boy to get people off of the path. Boom. Now test it out, and because this thing is maxed out, we can charge a colossal $20 for it, incredibly. So let me do that real quick. Just add a 0, boom, and guests will literally pay it because of these insane stats, which we can't see yet. But anyway, because the queue line is so long, I expect the guests might get a little impatient, so let's preemptively build some TVs in here. Keep them happy. I wish I could change the color. They look like big chunks of ham. Haunted House 1 broke down? Uh-oh. We still have just the 2 of those guys. We need more. More staff around the board. Look at that income! 20,000 per month! Holy smoke! It's because of all these roller coasters we built. This is still testing. I forgot about it. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! But once we open this, we'll see our income skyrocket again. Let's drop this down to... It's too tall. Gosh darn it. I designed this poorly. There we go. And it's all yellow. Look at the stars. See how they shine for you. Ooh. Let me through. What a break there for? No, no, no. Let's rethink this. Very good. Okay, now with stats like this, whoa, nice. Can I get away with 16 or do I have to go with 15? Will guests pay it? Let's see. So the roller coasters is where my guests spend most of their money, and then flat rides take the rest, basically, is kind of my strategy. So they run out of money quickly, they can't ride the roller coasters, then they go ride the flat rides if they're interested, and then they leave because they're out of money. And when they leave, a new guest generates to replace them. So by charging so much, it's a faster way to generate cash. As you can see, woo! 20,000 per month for the past 3 months, and I'm averaging because March was technically a little bit less, but yeah, let's freaking go. Although the fact it is less tells me, yup, some of our rides are overpriced. Just drop this guy down to $3. Spiral Slide 1, way too expensive. Hello. Drop you down to $1. Spiral Slide 2, same deal. Drop you down to $1. And fixing these will improve our income a little bit, although I think the best way to improve our income is to build more rides, because constantly adjusting the prices of our rides means the park just depreciates and generates less cash. So we still have a bit of space, maybe a little space here for a smaller roller coaster, and some space back here for a larger roller coaster. I don't think we're going to build... I don't know if we're going to expand the paths a whole lot more, because we don't have the room for it. I mean, I guess we kind of do, but... we have about not 400. We have 600 more guests than necessary to win. And we're only at the beginning of year 3. That's how rock solid we're doing, I guess. Let's grab that souvenir stall, which I totally forgot about. Boom. And these umbrellas can be yellow, because I don't have yellow umbrellas yet. Cuddly toys, let's go $3 to start. See what guests think of that. This cuddly toy is good value. I don't know if that was before or after I changed the price. So that's Arnie M. Any other takers? Oh, I gotta stretch. Whew. Oh, I'm doing good. We are 2 hours into the recording and I still don't feel burnt out yet. I think I used to record more often so I had better stamina with my voice and kind of my ability to just keep on going. But because of the baby and my new job and moving and all the things that have gone down in the past 6 months, past year or so, my upload frequency went down, which means my recording frequency went down, and as a result, I just don't have as much energy for this as I used to. I think the solution is to do it more often. Rebuild that stamina. But I'm happy to see that we have been going for 2 hours, and I'm not dead tired yet. No thoughts, come on, people. 3 cuddly toys sold. Maybe that's the sweet spot then. No comments. Not too cheap, not too expensive. Just 3 sold. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at us go. We're so rich. We're going to break 6 figures soon. Let's see. What are we researching? Oh, we got the ghost train. Notorious for flying off its own rails. Let's build it somewhere. Find a nice little spot. I feel like I want to save this spot for flat rides. But I don't think this has the best support, height support limit anyway, so... I don't know. I darn't know. So this guy has a spinning tunnel just like the car ride does. I wonder if this looks different. That goes against the support limit, unfortunately. And it does accelerate down hills, which is why we have brakes, because if we suddenly turn, it'll fly off the track. These self-propelled cars have issues. It's so funny. Let's go underground, although we might have issues there. Let's apply some brakes and then turn so we don't fly off the track there. Sorry, Mr. Tree. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, new plan. Let's not do that. Let's go... Ooh. Where am I stuck? The land is not being very accommodating. Okay, that's it. Turn off vegetation. Oh, that's so much better. I could not see what I was doing for the life of me. we... No, bad idea. Okay, let's turn around. Let's go with a long spinning tunnel here. Ghost train in the way? What do you mean? Oh, that's what. Of course. Can I go up here? Apparently I can. Beautiful. And with that, we can wrap it up. Beautiful! Let's go! So hopefully we don't fly off the track, as this ride tends to do. Such a silly, useless ride. Oh, I forgot. There we go. Now test. Maybe I can make this longer. Let me see. Delete those. Cover up the mess I made a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Now the dispatch interval is 5 seconds. I hope that means that this won't all get congested on one side of the track. Or like, what is this? Why are there 3 right here? What is that? Come on, guys. Really? Haven't finished yet, though. Oh, we did. Nice. Hey! Good stats. Let's try $5. I don't think we're going fast enough to fly off the rails here. I don't think. I think I actually just play this safe and turn this a bit down to 9 miles per hour and see what that looks like. Ducks. We have many much ducks in this river. Eating my wildlife. 3D cinema, hey? Nice! I'll have to build a couple of these around and about. Looks like one of the starships, one of the control ships for droids in Star Wars. So, where's my controls at? There we go. No! Actually, reverse those. Now this will make the guests mad, because the cinema takes so long. It has room for 20 guests, and there's definitely going to be more than 20 there. But that's okay, because it decongests the path. Did our ad campaigns finish? Yeah, they finished. That's why this red arrow's here. Guests are running out. Nice stats. Will guests pay $5? Oh, did I fix it with this brake? Woohoo! Oh yeah, that should be just fine. Perfect. Open you. Will guests pay $5? I have no idea. Come on down, my friends. Come on and be terrified about the ghost train, which there's nothing actually scary about it. The only thing scary about it is that you might fly off and die. Oh yeah, you might get broken. I want to go on something more thrilling. Can't afford it. No complaints about the price yet. I mean, there's a complaint about the price, but not about it being too high so much as being broke. There we go. We have a taker. Cool. And we have takers over here too. Good, 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 good. Now what is this color scheme? Whoops. What if I invert that? Let's go white core, red, shell. Oh, that's cool. Let's put a few of these right next to each other because they're cool. Set this one to Storm Chasers, since we already have Space Raiders. All this just to decongest our path, although this one is a shorter queue line, I think, because the back border moved. Well, did it though? Yeah, I did, okay. Although this one will probably have less demand than this one, so Open. Since I have 2 of them now, let's set this one to $3 and the more thrilling one. The more thrilling one to $4. It's marginally better. Guess they're getting in line for it, so the price must be fair. And then finally, mouse tails. That's the default? Okay. Color scheme. Let's switch that. There we go. That's a beautiful thing. Alright. We got these cinemas all lined up, looking all cool and snazzy. That'll hopefully bring guests off the park. Let's put some TVs in the queue line. The TVs to keep them bored while they're in line to watch TV. Yeah. Okie dokie. Good to see. Oh, and before I forget, let's restart those ad campaigns. Since guests are leaving, free rides on the Mine Train Coaster. Popular, it's doing well. Free tentacles to convince people to eat them. I've actually had tentacles before. They're not terrible. I had it, I think, from well, my parents brought it home and let me try it. They went out and got like Asian fast food somewhere, and they had a tentacle in the little the little cardboard carton. And they let me try it. It was tough and chewy, so I can't say it was my favorite thing I've tried, but I was also a kid, and maybe by now I've developed a better appreciation for it? I don't know. I should definitely try it again. For sure. What are the number one thoughts? Running out of cash? Hey! That you placed the crowd... never mind. Okay, it's a toss-up for those two. Bathroom's a big one, so let's build some more toilets. And we have enough money... Whoop. Close all this. We have enough money that maybe we could stop charging for the bathrooms. And we are going to want some more benches, I think. Some of these expansions haven't been properly treated yet. Ghost Train has no riders. Hey! I guess it's too expensive. Fine. How about $3? Maybe, hopefully. Alright, we got those benches. Now for garbage cans. Let's make rides see-through as well as vegetation. There we go. Now I can kind of see what I'm doing. Kind of. It's a big kind of, because I really can't. There's a lot of stuff going on. Lots of goop over here. Good gracious. Okay. Very good. What have we unlocked recently? Ooh! The Steel Wild Mouse! That's a pretty solid one. Or no, hadn't unlocked it yet. We're unlocking it, but now we have it. Let's grab it. This crashed, lol. Oh yeah, this is my personal design. Where should I put it? It did crash, actually. There we go. Like, I can't be bothered to build my own design. I mean, this is my own design. But I can't be bothered to build it again? Fun little wild mouse. That's just wild. Flat view. Flatten you. Oh, I didn't have to do that. Oh well. Okie dokie. Test, or not test. Launch. Switch this to jungle. And we'll see if it crashes. I know it has. I know it has the capacity to crash. Or maybe I fixed it and then saved it as this crashed. Because it shouldn't crash. Yeah, well maybe it could have stalled there, but it really shouldn't. I don't know. Any takers on this crashed, lol. Did I just block myself off from this area over here? What have I done? Classic mistake. Build a long ride parallel with your path. That's alliteration almost. And block yourself in. What have I done? There we go. We could probably charge a solid $15 for this guy. Did I say 16 or right 15? Let's see if people will pay. Whoops. See if people will pay 16 or not. Maybe not, but we'll push our luck. Anybody? Oh, wow. Oh, no. Too much. Oh, no. It just worked. Well, what did he turn around for? He went in and then stopped and came back. Huh? Is the I think the dispatch interval's too fast. Let's hold the train for a second. Maybe 4 seconds, or is that too long? Let's see. Hoorah. Yeah, look at that. Very good. Well, okay then. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. 9 custom roller coasters and other track rides. Yeah, so this is working out. We have look at this. We have this big old space here. What can we fill it with? Maybe, I don't know. We have all of these built. We've built basically everything except for another variant of the Woody, this awful thing, and the side friction coaster. Other than that, we've basically built all the rides in the park. Could I do a shuttle? One of these? A shuttle train? Is it worth it with this terrain? I'm not in the mood. It looks too complicated. I am going to pause this for a minute to go stretch, so I am chipper and not boring to you guys while I'm recording. And also so I can refill my mug with more Mountain Dew knockoff. So we move somewhere where there's no noise, so the cut doesn't sound awkward. And be right back. And I'm back. Back from the dead, as it were. What am I... Literally, why did I say that? That was just random. I want a merry-go-round. Oh, gentle ride. I wonder what that is. On the 7th of July. Tell me. What is it? Hey, it's a merry-go-round. Yo! Sometimes wishes do come true. What is happening here? What's going on? What? Did my path not go... Oh. Well, that's why my park rating tanked. The path isn't connected. What have I done? Oh, no. Oh, no. Everybody out. Everybody out. What have I done? I've angered my guests. Oh, my gosh. You know, I was just having a thought as I was walking to the kitchen to go get my new cup of Mountain Dew and have a quick snack. Well, the snack wasn't in there. I had a couple of Cheetos for that. But anyway, I just had the thought that I remember a few times as a kid, I had the brilliant idea of leaving a game running and walking away for like a few hours to see if I would come back and have all kinds of money. Nope. I'd come back to a park in complete disrepair with all kinds of problems. So, yep. Don't do that. Unless your park is so well managed that you're confident nothing bad will happen. Oh, we have a rampage. They're destroying everything. How many vandals did I have in that crowd? Good gracious. Oh, that's a lot of vandals. I might be in trouble. But fortunately in OpenRCT2, we have access to this button. Not that. To this button. Highlight path issues. I wonder if we can watch them form in real time as our horde of angry peeps advances on the exit. Good gracious, look at our park rating. But oh wow. As they all leave, we'll see our park rating jump back up into the 900s, I expect. So, no biggie. Just a temporary lapse in, anyway. Any other path issues to fix? I see full garbage cans. Why are 3 handymen all crowding this one spot? What are you doing? Get out of the queue line and do your freaking job. Oh, broken. Broke that. Fixed it. I see no more... There we go. No more vandalism. I take that back. But hey, look at that. Our park rating just jumped right up because of those guests leaving the park. That's a beautiful thing. But why are we so low on guests? Our ad campaigns have been going for like 5 weeks. Huh? I don't know. Or maybe it's going to jump back up. Maybe we had a lot of our guest cap taken up in this spot, and now that they're gone, they're going to be replaced swiftly. Hopefully. Hopefully, not Taylor Swiftly, or else we might have to bad blood. What am I saying? Let me focus here. Turn this off. Now we can see. Do I have my merry-go-round yet? Yay! Yes! Yes! Where do I want this? Let's put it in the middle of the park so we can hear it everywhere. There is no escape. I will hear this for the rest of my life, even in my sleep. That's not a good spot for that. Let me push this back to the future. Let's put this over here. I think. Maybe? Push it back one more time. Yeah, something like that. Ba-ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da. It's not even playing it, and I'm already singing it. Let's flatten this. Flatten this. And this one. There we go. Long ride for the merry-go-round. Oh, it's starting with the depressed one. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Now we have gentle style playing over here somewhere. So we'll... No, it's not you. No, I guess they're far enough away we can leave them both playing. That's fine. The guest count is still floundering a little bit. Yeah, we peaked at 2,200, and then they all kind of just disappeared. I think right here is where we forgot to restart an ad campaign. And this giant dip of 200, well, 150-ish, is because... Oh, no, that's like 200. Yeah, this 200 dip was the guests that were trapped, all leaving the park at once. So we should see this spike back up to the 2,200s, I expect. In time, of course. Have we unlocked... Oh, no. Sometimes you unlock everything there is to unlock, and these get grayed out, but so far, not the case. So, what should we do with a drunken sailor? We have a ton of money, so I say we build one of these, and we build it big. We build it bad. We build it fabulous. The question is where, and how, and also why. Anyway. I'm being weird. Let me see. That is 2 trains. Maybe I should block section this. So, right out of the gate, go up. Ba, that's the wrong button. Ba. Too high for supports already? What? What? That's lame. Okay. Maybe we'll unlock something else. Hopefully we'll get a big steely, like a hyper twister. If that was even in RollerCoaster Tycoon 1, I'm not sure. Oh, there's no one on my boats! Oh! Why is there no one on my boats? Is it too expensive? Come on, people. I need your money in my pocket. Let's see, is there anything else that's, like, not doing very well? Splash boats, we just fixed that one. The optimized roto-drop. Has people getting in line, it just doesn't have enough demand by the look of it. People aren't interested. Or, too intense for me, can't afford it. Okay, so it's an issue of people being broke and looking intense, so that's fine. I mean, that means It's not that it's not that we're missing out on money, it's that we already leached it out of their pockets elsewhere, so that's great. That's perfect. That's swell. What a suspended swinging coaster. That might have a higher support limit? Maybe? I don't know. Ba 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 ba. Where shall I build this guy? I don't know. There's enough space here for something. Something with high support limits, hopefully. Or just a few flat rides, I don't know. Okay, raise it up a little bit. Oh! No! It's in the wrong spot! Ugh, okay. We'll look at it from this side. Oh, there we go. Open you, you're brand new, so charge $150 per admission. I wonder if I could have one of these in every corner. Nope, that's too high for supports. Well, that's unfortunate. How are we going to use the space? Uh-oh. The baby's getting fuzzy. How is this thing pulling $5 per rider? I don't get it. It can't be that exciting. You're literally just bicycling a helicopter on some rails. Hey, there it is. Suspended swinging coaster. Oh, wow. Excuse me. What is the height limit on this monstrosity? This crashed lull has broken down. That's not good. Let's try this again. And this can have absurdly long trains, I think. Okay. That's not much better. What is that, 95 plus... Oh, goodness. Oop, that's not what I have to click. Highlight path issues. Height marks on land, so that's -10. So this is 105 feet tall. What an abysmal limit on the height! Oh, I want more steelies! Let's turn off thrill rides and gentle rides so I can get just roller coasters. If I could get a large steel roller coaster, that would be great. Although I wonder if the Twister, the Twister wooden coaster, has a higher support limit than the regular one. Let's see. Oh dear. Little baby's awake. She's ready for her milkies, I think. Hungry little baby. Let's see how tall this goes. Yeah, it's the same. Oh well. Okay, it looks like diaper duty calls. I will be back again in just a second. Just a second. And I'm back again. The baby has been changed, and now she's eating lunch. And as you can see, it wasn't that long ago the last time we fed her. So we fed her, she went to sleep for a nap, and now she's awake and feeding again. That's what life with a newborn is like. I don't even know if I can keep calling her a newborn, technically. She's almost 2 months old, which is not cool. Stay little, you poor little thing. Well, she's 6 weeks old, so not almost 2 months, but you get the idea. A little over a month old. I don't know what technically counts as, in quotation marks, the newborn stage, but she's very little, very precious. She's definitely lost her newborn face. She's not all wrinkly and Voldemort Horcrux-like. She's got her own little face and personality. She's even giving us social smiles already. Which is so exciting and so sweet, but also so sad. I want her to stay little forever. Anyway, so I had another thought, just as I was changing her bum, is I've talked about how there will be members-only videos for members who join. So on the one hand, I will probably produce videos for you guys, but I also had the idea, is anyone interested in seeing my embarrassing old stuff? Like the old stuff that was like the original content on this channel? Because I've said before, this was intended originally to be a Minecraft channel, because that was what I was into. I was watching Hermitcraft a lot, And I was obsessed, well, not obsessed, well, maybe obsessed. I really liked Minecraft because as a creative dude, as a creative guy who liked to build stuff, it was my game, you know? It was my happy place. So, against the advice of most veteran YouTubers, I went ahead and started not only a Let's Play channel, but a Let's Play Minecraft channel. And you can guess how well that went. It hardly went anywhere. Minecraft as a niche on YouTube is so oversaturated. It's possible to succeed, but if you just hit record and start playing and you start it with, "Hello everyone, this is my first Minecraft Let's Play video, please like and subscribe, thanks," you're fooling yourself. You're not going to go anywhere. And that's basically what I did, almost verbatim. So, of course, as you can imagine, that went nowhere. Not successful in the slightest. Oh, excuse me. But I still have those videos on my channel. They're just marked as private because I'm so embarrassed by them. I don't want anyone to see them. But if you subscribe to the membership program, maybe that will be incentive to let you see it. What am I getting myself into? Why am I offering that? No, don't join the membership program. I don't want you to see it. It's embarrassing. My very first video, the very first thing I said is, like, I don't know if my nose is plugged or what. It was like, "Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Azungu. Welcome to my first ever Minecraft video. My name is Azungu, and we are about to have a blast." And then I just like exhaled into the microphone. And because I did that little intro as the world was generating, I felt like I had to fill the time because it didn't occur to me I could edit my videos. So it was like, do 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 do, perfect pitch, not, and then breathe again to the microphone again. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'm so embarrassed by it. It's like, I feel like I was like some kid recording his first Minecraft video, but I wasn't a kid. I was like 25 years old. Oh, my brain. But anyway, if you want to see that, if you want to laugh at me, I'm going to go mark all those videos as members only. So if you want to see where I came from, my humble and very embarrassing beginnings, by all means, go join that membership program. Exclusive members only videos, which I hope won't make you lose respect for this channel. I think it'll just make you laugh, honestly. Although, here's one thing that makes me feel better. Look at some of the other big YouTube channels out there. Like, I'm not a big YouTube channel, but look at a channel like B00 or B00100, or how do I say that? B-Dubs, the famous Minecrafter B-Dubs. I love his channel. He's so funny. He's got a hilarious persona that he does. But look at his first ever video, and you'll be like, oh wow, this guy came a long way. We all start somewhere, and it makes me feel a little better about how bad my first video was. But anyway, yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, if you think that would be worth it. Would the wild mouse one? No, This crashed, lol. Oh yeah, my new wild mouse. Launch that. Let's do burgers. I only did that once, I think. Half price entry to the park. Oh yeah, my guest count is going way up. No, it's totally not. What am I saying? I read that wrong. For whatever reason, I thought it was higher than it was. We are still stuck. Okay, with those rolling, maybe the problem is... Did I never open this? Oops, I never opened it. As we build more rides, the demand, or the soft guest cap, will gradually increase, and we will see more guests enter the park. In addition to all the advertising we're doing. But what do you think so far? Look at this place. It's a hubbub of activity. Look at him go! Woohoo! With 3 laps, this queue line is almost completely full. Our park rating is maxed out. Why is this going down? Hey, people, I just restarted my ad campaigns. Not for nothing, I hope. Lay down roller coaster. Oh! Maybe this will have a higher height limit. Let's see. I know the water makes it difficult, but let's try this. I keep building it over here because I want this space to, well, I'm going to expand over to here, and then the roller coaster will fill in this long strip. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one train. I got a longer train. No, I do not. I just get 2 trains. But as I said, I want this to be a bit bigger of a roller coaster, and I think I'm going to block section it. So, moment of truth. Hey, let's go! Yes! We can go taller. Not much taller. That's 135 plus the depth of the water was like, well, I guess I'm not measuring for the depth of the water, but anyway, let's do this. And it looks like this one gets access to the sweeping turns as well. I am stuck. Crap. Let's turn around. No! No! Okay, fine. I didn't want to have to do this. We're going to turn around up here. Oh! We get access to wider turns. This is another thing exclusive to Open RCT2, not the vanilla game, definitely not, is access to these wider partial turns. But anyway, do I have large loops? Oh no, I only have the big ones! Or the little ones, I mean. 135 to 125? I doubt it, but let's see. Can I make it? I'm already back to the station. so much for taking up all that that long space. I appear to have blocked myself in pretty bad. Yeah, that's a problem. Oh, that works. Okay. Problem solved, I think. Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba. I don't know if you can hear the baby. She's feeding. She's having her lunch, and she's a noisy eater, as I already said. She's so cute. Kind of breathes funny when she eats. Just munching away. And mother's milk, that's a miracle of nature right there. Mother's milk is one of the coolest things in the world. Because it's loaded with, there's this weird symbiotic thing that happens with a mother and a baby, is the saliva from the baby, when it contacts the mama, there's some kind of biological interaction that happens that trains the mother's body of what to include nutritionally in the milk. So the saliva actually tells her body, here's what we're lacking, here's what we have plenty of, and here's how to make it. So the baby basically gets a custom formula. Not to be confused with the drink formula. I mean, like, it's formulated custom. I'll forget it. You get the idea. A custom beverage for the baby with the absolute perfect nutrition that she needs to thrive. So I find that very fascinating. Whoops, that's not what I meant to push. Give me that. Okay, that did not work, so we're gonna... Oh, cool. Nice, modest speed through that. Oh bother, that doesn't work. Modest speed through that loop, good to see. And then half loop to get out of this. What have I even built? This is such a mess. Very cluttered roller coaster. Now how am I going to bring this back to the station, I wonder? Without making it just a long, weird, winding mess. I completely forgot I was going to block section it and I didn't do it, so I have to have 2 trains. Gosh darn it. Well, continuous circuit mode. I done messed up, Aaron. Woohoo! Woohoo! Nice to see it still progressing through the course. It's not stalling anywhere. Right through there. Right through there. Yeehaw! Okay, so can I go up? No way! No way! This looks so messy, I didn't think I'd have room to do that, but I totally just did. Oh, I don't have room to do that. Okay, fine. Photo section, which I forgot about. Literally, how do I have room for that? What the heck? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, brakes. We don't want any crashes. Alright, beautiful. Okay. Well, this dark purple color is cool, but it's a little too dark. Let's turn up the saturation on these. Not the saturation, the brightness. Yellow and purple. Do I like that? I'm not sure. Purple and green. Green is the color of the ground, but it's a more bright green. What about purple and blue? Oh. It's a bit clashy, but maybe that's what we want. Who knows? That blends too much. I'm not sure. What do I want? Purple and white is the safe way out. Whatever. It's fine. Purple it is. So let's turn up the lift hill speed. And, we can turn this up so the trains are properly spaced apart. And, fire away. Let's go. Let's follow train 1 and see how this progresses. And keep the vertical G's open because I'm kind of interested to see if we went through the loop a little fast. I don't think we did, but just to be safe, I'd like to watch that. That goes up to 24 G's. Probably don't need that. Slurp of my Mountain Dew here. Woohoo! Oh, let's also watch those lateral G's. Looking good so far, very good. Alright, here's the sketchy part. Woohoo! Okay. We approached 1G but didn't cross it, so that should be fine. Yeah, I think we're in the clear with this. No issues. No issues detected, so let's release the camera, because it's just going to progress to this last part here. And let's work on building ourselves a queue line. We don't have a blue one yet. Or no, let me actually expand out here first. Whoops, come back. Stats. Ooh, very nice. Let's go. So let's find a way to expand our path network over here, where I've blocked myself in for some reason. Maybe sneak. Sneak? Sneakers. There we go. Beautiful. And since this is flat, we might be able to squeeze a few flat rides into this. Okay, so that connects there. I would like to have this continue and maybe connect over there, but let's focus on the queue line first so I can open this and unlock its massive money-making potential. Let's use up all this space the best we can. Bro. And please connect this there. Come back. Right there. Boom! That is a long key line. Oh, and now that that's done, we can open this with a whopping $16 entry fee. Or boarding fee? I don't know. I'll bother. Should have seen that coming. Where are we stuck? I would like to connect over there, I think. So let me connect. should probably put height marks on these. Height marks and paths. We are too low. There we go. Now it's connected. A small little expansion to reach this roller coaster. Guests are getting in line. That's a good sign. That rhymes for some reason. And yeah, this park is basically done. There's a few patches that need to be filled in. Maybe with some smaller roller coasters. Maybe some tracked rides. Speaking of which, now that I have a sufficiently tall steel roller coaster, let's turn everything back on. Everything! So we can unlock everything. I wonder if with maximum funding we'll unlock the important stuff before the end of the scenario. Ooh! Bobsled coaster! That's one way to make your... Never mind, I haven't unlocked it. I always get these mixed up. Wait, but it says it there. Did I miss it? Oh, pfft. I gotta scroll down. I play this game like an idiot. Let's see. Let me push this back. I guess we'll fill this spot in with this guy. We'll not make this too big. Just a good modest size. So this is 60 feet tall relative to the station. Oops. No, no, no! Put it back. Should have known that wouldn't work. It's hard to design these and have them still look okay. It looks like we're stuck with bobsled trains, which means that I probably can't crest hills. So I can't go down and go back up, because if I go back up I have to crest it at some point and go back down again, but because it's a train, to have enough velocity to actually make it over the top of it, it would have to have enough power that the back of the train would push the front of the train fast enough that it would actually fly off the track. And to slow it down so that doesn't happen would be to slow it down such that it doesn't make it over the hill. So unfortunately, this will only have slopes that go down but never up. Well, maybe. Let me turn the test mode on. We'll see what happens. We started at 100, although this will probably have a lot of drag because of the nature of its roller coaster type. Okay. Let's see what this does. If it suddenly disappears, that means it flew off the track. Yep, it flew off the track. That's a problem. So instead of messing with that, I think I'm just going to stick with this. Let's finish here. Add some brakes. Oh, I got a photo section I never used. Maybe right here. Boop. And with that, we can add some brakes. Final set of brakes as a failsafe. Although I wonder if I could make that a block brake, if that'll give us 2 trains. There we go. 2 trains, let's go. Different colors per train, randomize. What is that? What is that garbage? Okay. Purple and orange. It's kind of a muted purple. Let's go with a little more saturation. Orange cream? Yeah. Okay. Anyway. turn up that lift hill speed. And test! Oh yes! And while it's doing that, we're going to adjust the color scheme a bit, I think. By, let me see. Make that monochrome. Color scheme 1, or alternate color scheme. Oops, so we got ketchup and mustard. Let's actually go red, blue first. Red, blue, yellow, green. Although our green and yellow are too close to each other, so we could do red, green, then blue, and then yellow. I don't know if it matters. Oh, whatever. We're going to be here for a while doing this. So, we do this, and we have to scroll down to the next one in the line each time for each piece, because trying to eyeball it would get me in trouble. If there was a way to mark that, to distinguish the individual pieces, I might be able to go green, 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 all down the length of this thing. But I'd probably miss somewhere and do it wrong. Then I skip one red, because red's the main color scheme. So the next one is green, blue, yellow. No, not that one. Fix that. Okie dokie. That's a helix, that needs to say red. Oops. I done messed up AA wrong. What's that line even from? I don't remember. Was that from the comedian Israel Iglesias? If I said his name right, or is that someone else who did that? My wife is laughing at me for totally botching his name. I could barely hear her over the game with my headphones on, but she's laughing at me. I probably deserve it. I botched that name. Yellow photo station. No, not that one. I said yellow. And it's all yellow. I think I clicked on the supports. So green, and then blue. There we go. And then yellow. And then red. And then green. Whoops. Red, green, and then blue. And then yellow. And with that, this thing is finished. Well, basically, almost. Boom. There we go. Finished. We did it. A very colorful roller coaster. All the primary colors and all the secondary colors. Green on the track and the purple and orange on the trains. Very good. Wow, well, though, what a disappointment for those stats. I don't know if there was a minimum drop height required for this, but if there was, we missed it. Oh well. This will be a ride for our more sensitive guests, I guess. Let's turn this up to $8. Not as much as I would have liked to earn from this. How well. It's more an exercise in prettiness, I guess. I boxed myself in. Oops. Wait. There we go. Let me go under it. There we go. Slightly longer queue line. Boom. Now we can open it. And speaking of opening, is there anything in this park that is... Oh, we got a lot of things that have no riders. Is there anything testing that I forgot about? Doesn't look like it, but a lot of rides have 0 riders, which tells me that we are way overcharging for those. Whoops. So we're going to adjust these one at a time and fix them. $8 for you. It'd be cool if you could set the game to automatically adjust prices to stay optimized, but that might be kind of cheaty. That one was just loading up guests. Optimized roto drop. No longer can you charge $20. Let's chop that down to 12. Mini helicopters. Let's try 2. Declutter my screen real quick. Mine train coaster is also too expensive. Drop that down to 10. Little baby's getting her back pats again. Getting burped. That's too expensive. Drop that down to $2. Let's drop all of our cinemas down to $2. Drop that one down. That one's already there. Wonderful. Okay, now guests will go back into line for this one. Okay, we have more than 2,000 guests again, so our ad campaigns have done their work, along with all of our building projects, despite the fact that these finished. How long ago have they been done for? Marketing campaign, that was the 8th. Oh, wow. We've gone like, what is it, 7 days without restarting those, and we haven't seen a red arrow appear. We still have the green arrow. Maybe it's all my little construction projects. Good to see. Let's go with the Virginia Reel for 12 weeks. Free food or drink. Hot dogs. Half price entry to the park. Free rides on what? On the cinema. Why not? Mouse Tales. Mickey Mouse, which is no longer copyrighted. Disney, let it go. It wasn't worth it to them going to court to try to retain ownership. I think the default for copyright stuff is after, I don't know if it's 50 years or 100 years. I think it's 50 years. After 50 years it becomes public domain. Maybe it's 100 years. It depends on the kind of media, I'm sure. But basically Disney has been around for so long and they were still trying to make money off of their IP, their intellectual property, that they went to court a few times to extend that life for Mickey Mouse. But as they've grown and become more successful, they didn't bother restarting it. They're like, nope, that's fine. Do what you want with it. We don't need him anymore. So Mickey Mouse, it's over. It's over for you. What am I saying? I could probably build something over here. Where do I want this? Chairlift could be maybe over here. Yeah, something like this. Very long queue line for like no reason. Oops. Am I building this backwards? Whoops. Let's go to $1.50 on this, 150 feet tall. These supports blend right in. Let's make those a stark red. They can pop right out. We're going to drop this. Where are we going to drop this? I don't see anywhere we could. Maybe this space over here? Yeah, let's drop the other station over here. So, where are we? Let's get lined up. Does that reach the ground? Oh good, I think it does. Except I went the wrong way. Alright. Drop this right into the sweet spot. Beautiful. Height marks and paths. Sorry, I think that's 40 feet. Okay, so 40. And with that, this is built. I wonder if I could have done that differently. Let me see if I could just go straight into the station. Oh, look at that, I could. Not that I'd want to. Let's actually flatten this. That doesn't work. Oh well. Oh, that's better. I'm trying to save space for my flat rides and such later. Oopsie. So that's ready. Give me one car. Wait, why does it only get one car? Hey! One car? What did I do? Why is this wrong? One car, my butt. I'm gonna look that up. That's not right. Chairlift. RCT chairlift, only one car. Incorrect station orientation? Huh? Maybe it's because I built the other one backwards. Don't bother. Do I have to redo this? Let me use what I built over here as a reference. And we have everything here as a reference, so we're just going to start over and see if that fixes it. Oh, we got monorails. Cool. Suspended monorail. And maybe that was the problem, is it was backwards. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be annoyed. Baby's getting her pats. Back up to 150. Let's adjust our colors again real quick. Where did I have this before that worked out so well? There we are. I don't know if this is where it was, but this seems to work, so we're using it. And station, let's go. Let's not go. What did I just do? Huh? Ah, well, it's fine. It will be slightly suboptimal with the orientation of the station, but hey, there we go. Yes. So the bug was the orientation of the stations, somehow. But now it's sorted. We'll turn this way up. Turn this wait time down to 5 seconds? I don't even know. Test. And while it tests, we'll build the other station. Or the other queue line, rather. Cool. Let's jump over to the middle. Hey. Car 1. So if cars start arriving back at the station before car 47 has dispatched, then we know that the interval is too long. We'll have to shorten it. So we'll just wait to see how that goes. Oh, we're in year 4 already. We're almost to the middle of year 4. Wow. Time flies. Look at that. Well, that's good to see. Is that the baby? Baby's cooing and making racket over there. So cute. Okay. Grab this bench. Where's car 1 at? Car 1 is descending on the final station. Okay. Let's fast forward. Which car is this guy? Car 25. So we're a little over halfway through these. Okay, there's car 1. Returning to the station and dispatching. That's car 35. That tells me this is too short. Let's turn it down by 1 second. And we got our test results? No, we don't. There we go. Oh, nice. I wonder how much guests will pay for this. With stats like that, maybe $5, hopefully. Ooh, Jurassic theming. Yes. Yes. We can make this a Jurassic jungle. Build dinosaurs and stuff. I wonder if the average player actually unlocked those, because I've been playing this with unlocking scientific discoveries on it, or technology, on maximum. But I don't know if most casual players really did that as kids. I know I certainly didn't. I didn't understand what that was. We place a few dinosaurs here and there on flat areas where we can find them, so they don't have wooden supports under them, which looks silly. So we'll build just a few dinosaurs, but not only will we place them here and there, but we'll like try to tell a story with them. It's like we'll have a family of dinos. Not there. Bush in the way. What bush? That bush. There we go. Fixed it. We'll have like battle scenes. Like maybe we'll have one of these guys running away. But I need sufficient flat space to pull that off though. So we'll have this guy running away, and this predator, oops, right here, turning towards him like he wants to snap at his hip. And this one coming in from behind. Little Triceratops over there. Oh, my favorite of all, the circus music is playing. Not circus, merry-go-round music. Yay! Whoa there, hold on a second. Did that just go diagonal? Huh, weird. And delete. I didn't mean for you to be there. I like how we build the scenery and then fence it off so people can't see it. What am I doing? Anyway. Bright pink flowers. Toxic, venomous vines. I don't know if my mic caught that. Babies being noisy. Guests are complaining about the length of queues in my park. Oh, for sure. That's by design. Be stuck, I say. Ha ha ho! Get wrecked. Anyway, is this $2? Oh, good. I saw something as $2 over here. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, it's the tentacles. Okay. What do we have that is too expensive? The circus has no one on it. 0 people on ride. I'm not paying that much to go in the circus. That's $1, people. If I could go to a circus for $1, that'd be like the best value dollar I'd ever spent. What the heck? Pirate ship is likely too expensive. Turn you down to $2. Same with the... Oh goodness, you're way too expensive. So turn those down. This is too expensive, probably. Let's chop that price in half. Twist 2. Too expensive. Oops, too far. And with that, we should see a restoration of guests on our rides, so that's good to see. We have 6 figures. We are earning about $20,000 per month, roughly. Oh boy. Halfway through year 4. Slurp the last of my Mountain Dew here. Oh yeah. So, this park is completely filled out. Well, maybe not completely. There's a few empty patches, like right there. But if I try to build a path up just to use that one spot right next to the roller coaster, it might look silly. So maybe not the best idea. But I can maybe clean up the supports under some of these with the bushes and things being in the way. Anything else? Aha, right there. Clean those up, very good. Okay, time for scenery. Give me that venomous vine. Toxic tentacle. It's not tentacle, it's a flower. I like these little splashes of color here and there. Not super dense, just kind of rare. It's like a treat when you see it. And that there is a beautiful thing. I think I want to fence this off. Cool. Fun stuff. Uh-oh. Something broke. That's not good. Why are you breaking stuff? Darn guests. River Rapids? Oh. On the 27th? So in 4 more days. Okay, had to blow my nose and muted it so you wouldn't hear it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do at this point. This park is basically finished. There's not really much room to build anything else. We could try to build a little more here and there in the nooks and crannies, but at that point you're just stuffing it in there because you can, not because it looks good. Well, I guess we could fit something over here, but the problem is anything small enough to fit in that space doesn't have the support limit to be that tall. Probably. Oh, I bet this could fit somewhere. One of these awful things. Where's a long strip of edge? Where's my edge case? Oh, that's not how this is supposed to work. I need a lower transfer. What? Huh. Weird. Let's go up. Right over the car ride, that's messy. Up a transfer. And that there is the height limit. Okay. Such a wonky ride. Except I don't have room for this. Oopsie. Nope, that didn't work. And that didn't work either. Yeah, I didn't build this with enough room for myself. Oops. Nope. Huh. I mean, I guess that's a completed circuit, isn't it? So, what a weird roller coaster. 4 cars, not bad. Electrifying green and blue? Sure, why not? Let's see, lift hill speed is slow. Let's speed that up and test it. Never mind, I forgot. Of course I forgot. I always forget. No, don't open it. Gosh darn it. Now I have to adjust it. I have to pay more. I'm messed up. I'm messed up, Aaron. Man, the gentle style music is so pretty. Woohoo! And down, down, down you go! To who knows where? No one knows. Boop. There's probably going to be a stat penalty. I imagine there was a minimum drop requirement or possibly a minimum length requirement that we most certainly missed. Because this is tiny. But let's see. What's the damage? The excitement rating is like non-existent. Oh well. Someone will write it. If anything, it elevates the soft guest cap, but I'm kind of scared to charge anything more than like $3. Let's see if they'll pay $5. Why not? Whoa. Come on, peeps. Anybody? Somebody? Hey, there they go. $5. All right. Oh, what a failure of a roller coaster. What else? Lay down. I don't have a looper or a corkscrew because I can maybe do like a launched roller coaster that's super tight and windy through here. Maybe, but we don't have anything. We got the river rapids. Nice. I don't think we'd have much success with these because they are they don't have the best height support limit, and this is a tall spot. I guess I could build another one of these. Let me grab the optimized one that I... No! The one I already made. Well, I built... What's the name of the one I built? This guy is optimized, so if I name the other one maxed out... Whoops. Then I won't do the funky naming convention where it goes maxed out 2 or maxed out 1 or whatever. There we go. And as a brand new ride, I could probably charge... We have 2 in the park, so I'm not going to dare charge $20, but maybe $15? Who knows? What is that? Get out of there. It's a tree poking through the bottom of my ride. Not cool. Hey, we have takers. Let's go. Abstract theming. What am I going to do with that? Okay, that's it. That's it. We're turning off scenery. Oh, transport rides and roller coasters are grayed out. That means we got all of them. Sweet. Well, I guess that means we don't get a corkscrew. That's annoying. No corkscrew. Just a laydown. Does the laydown have a launch mode? I guess I can go click on the one I already have. Does the laydown roller coaster have a launched mode? Let me see. Do you, sir? Do you? Do you? No. How disappointing. No one is riding it. No one is riding it. It has earned a lot of money to date, but its current income per hour is 0. Which means I was charging way too much for it. Its little honeymoon phase is over, and now guests have come to terms with the fact that it's overpriced, and they were ripped off. Good grief, look at this thing go. It's hauling through there. Let's follow it. And of course I chose to follow it right as it finished its course. Let's follow the other one. No, don't delete it. No! Please. That'd be so sad if I accidentally deleted it. Excuse me, get out of here. Woohoo! Such a fun terrain coaster. Well, it's not quite a terrain coaster, but it follows the terrain loosely. Ducks! Ducks! Let me quack it! No, let me quack it! I need redemption! Oh! You win this round. Next time I'll have to find a way to quack those ducks while I'm in motion. But now my quacking itch is itching, so I need to itch it. Itch scratched. Wonderful. We have $201,000. We are doing fabulous. Oh, these ran out and I wasn't even paying attention. July 30th, year 4. So we have August, September, October. That's 3 months. 12 weeks is about 3 months. So yeah, these should finish right about the time that here we go. Right about the time that the scenario ends. I can't believe we're so close. I feel like this hasn't taken as long as it usually does. Maybe I'm just having more fun with this. I guess having more room to build really helps with that. It is kind of sad and boring if you're trying to enjoy a scenario that's so small you build like 2 things and you're done, and then you have like 2 more years left in the scenario. That's basically what the previous video was. But this marginally bigger, I guess it's pretty big, this big area, I haven't run out of things to do yet. I wonder if I could build something small and modest right there. I mean, the path is right there, so what could I sneak into that spot? Maybe a river rapids, let me see. Can I get away with this? Let me see. Turn off vegetation. Oh, for sure. Let's see. I'll have to play with the terrain a little bit, but this will work. I think this will work. So that's as tall as we can go. Here's where we go underground. Perfect. So drop that. Raise that. That doesn't work. Okay. Raise this a little more. There we go. We'll have to hill this guy up. La da, la da da, la da da, la da da. Yeah. Anyway, big drop into the depths of the earth, I say, with rapids and whirlpool and whip around. Oh yes. Now up the stairs we go into the tunnel. If I'm not making sense, it's because I'm a rich man and I make dollars. Actually, thank you. That is not true. I am not rich. I do make dollars, though. At work. Bum, 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 bum. What am I talking about? I have no idea. Ask me tomorrow. By then I'll have time to think about it. Literally, what am I smoking? I don't do drugs. I don't do anything like that, and you'd think I do for how I act. Okay, I'm in the way of myself. Which tells me I gotta go up like this and sit on top of the waterfalls. What's the height I need? The station is 20 feet? Okay. Rapids! I think I have to do this by going underground. Like, I could flatten here, but I still have to go underground, so might as well do it here. We're going underground twice. This might be easier if I start this process here and figure out the rest of it underground. So this is 10 feet? How high was the other spot? 10 feet, wonderful. So let's extend this way. It's going the wrong way. Haha! It has been joined. Let's go. Alright, this wonky donkey has been set in motion. Let me... Whoa! Gosh darn it, that wasn't supposed to happen. Get down! I messed up my landscape. There we go. Fixed it. That was expensive. Rule of thumb, don't leave this open. Bad things happen. Oh, entrance and exit, of course. Where is my station? Test. That is a lot of blue boats. Let's go with, whoops. Green boats. Turn that dispatch interval down to 4 seconds. Close you. Okay. Now I have to find a way to connect to the path. Connect the path to the station, which I can't even see. There it is. Start over this path. There's the problem spot. I could go up like it says, or I could chop it. I'm gonna chop it. Get chopped. Get pork chopped. Ta-da! That finishes that. Boom! Now this should be ready to open. What are the test results? It's not done yet. Okay. Okay. Switch this to that. Paintbrush mode. We're gonna have a retaining wall here. Since I chopped it. I chopped it. So there's the last boat. Boat number 28. Right there in the back. Boat 1 is... Oh, where are you? Oh, arriving at station. Wonderful. It looks like that spacing may have been perfect. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Nice stats, too. Alrighty. Let's charge $12 for this thing. And we'll name it Raptor Rapids. Raspberries. No. Raptor Rapids. What was I typing there? Raptor Rapids. Come on down, my friends, and explore the great Jurassic jungle. We have some anyway. Build you there. Build you there. Okay, so now we have that built. It's gonna fill up with guests really quick. Oh dear, this is too expensive again. Good grief, it charged a whole $1 when I opened it, and guests were willing to pay it. Wait, is it empty? Oh wait, no, there's actually a few guests on it. Well, there was someone on it, anyway. Let's fix our rides again. Turn things down if they're too expensive. This is really too expensive? People, jeez. $4, fine. I mean, I guess with stats like that, what can I expect? Not my best work, I say. Some of my prettiest, though. Spiral slide is spiraling. Probably just doesn't have riders at the moment. Surprisingly, I really don't have a whole lot that doesn't have as many guests as it could have. Guests are getting in line for the bobsled coaster again, as we can see here, because I turned the price down. So yeah, we are winning solid, fair and square. 2,295 guests out of the 1,600 required to win. Solid work, solid. 8 weeks left. We are 1/3 of the way through September. So what is that? So there's how do I calculate these weeks? 8 weeks. September 12th, which means there's 18 to 19 more days, plus all of October. So that's 18, 19 plus 31 is 50? No, I'm not doing my math right. Wait, no, it is. I don't know. About 50 days left. 50 divided by 7 is 8 weeks, roughly. 7 to 8, because 8 times 7 is 56. There's your math fact for the day. You're welcome. And the reason I remember that off the top of my head is because growing up in middle school, as I was told, no one remembers this. This is one that always throws people off. So if you want to be special and look smart, you better memorize it. So I memorized it so I can feel special and look smart. Even if I'm not. Anyway, let's build some more toilets because I know our guests need them. What's wrong with this? It broke. Number one thought in the park. I'm running out of cash. Want to go home, so there's some sad people. I need to go to the bathroom. Aha! Too Crowded here has moved down. That is good to see. That means that we have decongested this park sufficiently that it's not a major complaint. Like, it's pretty major, it's up there, but to get this many guests in the park. What do you expect? Pretty solid. We do need more benches over here, though, which I appear to have never placed. Maybe some garbage cans. Good stuff. Good stuff, I say. Boop. September 19th. Is anyone riding this? Some people are. It's just not very popular. Thoughts? Observation Tower 1 was great! Okay. You know the YouTuber Tube Cody? He's not exclusively RollerCoaster Tycoon, he does some Sims stuff too, but he's a pretty popular RollerCoaster Tycoon content creator. And he did this hilarious video where he did peep impressions, where he'd go to like a theme park, walk up to the entrance of a ride, jump up, and then turn around with a flat expression and a monotone voice and say, "Bumper Cars 1 looks too intense for me." Stuff like that. So I kind of took inspiration from him and did that last year, actually, at the Washington State Fair. And I never uploaded it. I don't know why I never uploaded it. Maybe I'll do that. Although I would feel bad just uploading it without crediting him for the idea, though, so I'd maybe put that in the notes or something, or the comment. Who knows? Tube Cody, shout out for you. You're a cool guy and you have a cool channel. Holy mess! What is going on over here? Hey, why are you not doing your job? Well, I can't blame you specifically. You just got hired. But anyway, good gracious. Let me shrink this selection down so I'm not highlighting the queue lines by mistake. Oops, oops. Here we go. I guess he doesn't have to cover that stuff. Well, whatever. Let's give him this whole loop. Because there are other handymen in the park that'll cover stuff. They'll pass through periodically. Anyway, he'll get it sorted. Whoops, that was the Windows key. Shift, enter. I missed. I pressed the wrong button, darn it. Aaron. Wow. Look at this place. I still can't believe... I built all this from scratch. Well, except for this one. I did build it from scratch, just not in this episode. I built it sometime in the past, I don't remember when. And apparently it crashed when I did, and I still saved it. Anyway, we need some dinosaurs to terrorize the go-kart contestants. And also, I need to let out some gas from my gut. And burp. Oh, you face the same way as your buddy there. Maybe some bones. Cool stuff. Okay, it is October 2nd, year 4. We are doing so solid. Look at this park coming together beautifully. There's not really much scenery to add because it's all fleshed out already with bushes and the like, but I would like to add a little more color. A few more of these deadly, venomous flowers. Here and there and everywhere. Yes, sir. And, let's see, running out of cash, sick, crowded, bathroom, clean and tidy, thirsty. There's a lot of thirsty guests, and there's a lot of guests who need bathrooms. So, in some of these areas we've recently expanded to, let's add a few amenities, such as a toilet. If I can reach it. Let me in there. Toilet right there. Boop. And maybe some food and drinks. Hot dog stall number 2. And a drink stall. The drinks might be a little overpriced. Let's turn that down. I think the default is $1.10? I don't remember. I guess we can see if I turn this off and build this. Unless it's just matching whatever this was. Oh, forget it. $1.20. I think I messed up a tree I had there. Or maybe not. Oh wait, no I did. I forgot to delete it. Get out of here. Uh-oh, more breakdowns. We've got tentacles there. Do I have a drink stall? Oh, there's one right there. Whatever, we'll build another one. Maybe a second seafood stall for any adventurous types who want to eat something that might come to life and start wiggling in their stomach. What are we researching? Oh, we got the dinghy slide. What an absolute waste. What even is that? Oh yeah, turn off water rides. Oh, that was the last one. Okay. So we have a few throw rides, a few jumper rides, and shops and stalls to unlock. Motion Simulator. Hey! Unlocked on the 23rd of October. So shortly before the end of the scenario, I don't know if we'll have time to really build many of those. So in the meantime, let's build some other stuff. How high above the ground can I build this before the height... Oh crap. Height restrictions come into effect. Okay. Not you. What about you? Surprisingly high up. Wow. I think it is a little lower down though, so... Yep, just one tile too low. Ta-da! Default price. Yeah, so this is it. What else do I say? This park has come together. We have not won yet though. Everything could go south at the last second if I make a mistake somewhere, like having an exit that doesn't connect to the path and people get trapped, like I did with the train coaster. We'll see. Do I have anything that's too expensive? It looks like it. Turn you down to a simple freaking dollar. Turn you down to a simple freaking dollar. Oops. I need to learn how to type, it looks like. Turn you down to $1. And everything else seems to be okay. Yeah, everything else is solid. Okay. Very good. 21st of October. In a couple days, we get the Motion Simulator. And we'll be able to place a few. There's a spot here for stuff. Spot for stuff I need to build. Perfect. Let's make this blue to make it different. What the heck? What the heck is this boring main color scheme? Let's go with a more saturated red, maybe a brighter red. Hey, we got it! Motion Simulator. Good enough. Alright, let's build a couple of those before it's too late, because the scenario is about to end. We have 6 days left, I think? About 6 days left, and then it's over. Let's beautify this park the best we can while we still have time. There's a little bit of space here, but that's okay. We're going to leave that as trees. Am I satisfied with this color scheme that I never bothered to change? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Pink. Sticks out like a sore thumb in the best possible way. Okay. White versus black. We'll just stick with black. Why not? Did I never open the chairlift? Maybe it's just too expensive. Let's make it free. Just get people off the paths. That's 47 times 2. That's 94 guests, I think, that this is the capacity to get off of the paths. If we can do that, pull it off, 94 guests, the park would be less crowded. The park rating, which is already maxed out, will stay maxed out, I guess. Oh, I'm excited, we're about to win, let's go! Yes. Let's place a few last minute bushes and stuff. Things to freak out the guests. It is the 31st, which means we are about to win. There we go. Yes! We have done it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. This was incredible fun. If you scroll down, you'll see the option to join. I will give you a quick tip though. For whatever reason, Apple devices add a bit of money to the actual join cost. So if you're on an iPhone and it shows the peep price is $6.99, it's supposed to be $4.99 or $5. So go to your desktop or go to a different device and join there. But anyway, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. I'll see you next time, everyone.